businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
I'm Rex Nelson. Outside of the state's natural beauty, the thing that strikes me most as I travel Arkansas is the junk in yards and trash along the highways. In a place that markets it, we've too often been guilty of, at best, ignoring our natural treasures, at worst, polluting and littering them. Let's take pride in our state by keeping it litter-free. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Poultry is the leading agricultural industry in Arkansas, and the Poultry Federation is the voice to promote it. Did you know that the industry provides 170,000 jobs in our state? In fact, over 6,500 farms in Arkansas produce some type of poultry. And in 2020, the poultry industry provided $3.7 billion of the total agricultural cash receipts. From providing scholarships to protecting interest at the state capitol, the Poultry Federation is the proud voice of the poultry industry.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With twice the efficiency of electrical appliances, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Joe Klein here for Bet Saracen, Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
You bet it is, Joe. And football is in the air, which means Bet Saracen has everything you're looking for and more right there on your cell phone.
Now everyone can get in the game and follow your favorite team.
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
but as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
As long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Titans go!
When the Teen Titans go to the movies, they know the best way to travel is safely.
Hollywood, here we come!
Road trip! And you know it's super.
To keep your child safe, be sure to use the right car seat for their age and size.
Exactly.
We're finally on the big screen.
Have a seat, my dude.
For more information on finding the right seat, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Gotcha. That's a wise move.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Back on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day show, where now we'll take a look at Class 2A and the Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, which saw last week's number one team, the Des Arc Eagles, thoroughly defeated by Hazen by the score of 52-0. That not only drops the Eagles out of the rankings, but moves Hazen up to number one. Mount Ida moves up to number two with its 20-14 victory over McCrory. Bigelow rises to number three with a 35-6 win over England, while Mark Tree is now number 4 after having a bye week. And the new number 5 ranked team in 2A is Carlisle, following a massive 68-0 win over Decatur. In recapping some of the big games all across the state, our Southern Arkansas University top matchup in each classification includes Bryant traveling over to Little Rock Parkview. That'll be both the Class 7A and 5A matchups of the week, while Little Rock Christian traveling to Lake Hamilton is the Class 6A top matchup of the week. In 4A, Hot Springs Lakeside will travel over to Malvern to test the 4A Leopards, while Fordyce hosting Prescott is the big matchup in 3A, and in 2A, Clarendon will travel over to number 1 ranked Hazen for a contest which will certainly impact the rankings in a big way next week. So there you have it, folks. We hope you've enjoyed the Electric Cooperative's High School Game Day show, and we hope you'll tune back in tonight at 10 p.m. Central for the Simmons Bank Friday Night High School Scoreboard Show. Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will take you all the way up till midnight with scores, interviews, and the all-new Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. Coaches, journalists, play-by-play guys, be sure to call in your scores at 501-298-BALL. That's 501-298-2255 so we can get every score in tonight's Simmons Bank Friday Night High School Scoreboard Show. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Simmons Bank, Centerpoint Energy and Summit Utilities, UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Arkansas Delta Byways Regional Tourism, Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Hot Springs, Keep Arkansas Beautiful, Saracen Casino Resort in Pine Bluff, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas's Brighter Future 529, in partnership with Arkansas Tourism and State Parks, the Poultry Federation, Lyon College in Batesville, Tim Griffin for Arkansas Attorney General Campaign, Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia, the Murphy's Art District in El Dorado, Arkansas Rice, Ouachita Baptist University, and the Great American Conference. Folks, I'm Kelly Blair. I hope you've enjoyed listening half as much as I've enjoyed talking sports with you. Come back and join us again next week on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton High School football on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, Domino's Pizza, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, First National Bank, and Kavanaugh Auto Group. Now let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Craig Miller for the First National Bank pregame show.
Yellow again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting broadcast of Raider football. Tonight it is the 2-0 Nettleton Raiders playing host to the 1-0 Blytheville Chickasaws. My name is Craig Miller, and I'm joined in the NEA Baptist broadcast booth by my tag team partner, Jacob Linderman. Jacob, the Raiders, let's just say it, they are undefeated ever since you and I started teaming up.
That's true, Mr. Miller. I think we're an unstoppable duo that's giving the Raiders great luck.
Yeah, I think actually, truth be told, we deserve none of the credit. The Raiders deserve all of it. They've done a great job this season. They moved to 2-0 on the year last Friday night as they beat Pocahontas 26-21. But let me tell you something, Lance Russell. It was a whale of a ball game. Gordon Soley might have called it a Pier 6 brawl in Randolph County. Thanks to a heck of a performance by the playmaker, Curtis Smith, and a big fourth quarter stop by the Raider defense, we escaped with a 26-21 victory. Jacob, that was a great atmosphere and a great win for the Raiders.
It was a really good win. We had a really vibrant student section, even though it was an away game, and I'm glad to see us here at home with a better student section and a great chance of beating the Chickasaws.
No doubt about it. I hope the student section stays dry, as there is a 50% chance of rain in the forecast. That's kind of new. It wasn't supposed to be this way. If we would have had a decent weatherman at MTV, he probably could have tipped us off to the weather. But I think Blake, he leaves a little bit to be desired in that category. But as for the Raiders, they have been road warriors. And I'm just kidding about that. Blake is our director of the broadcast and our weatherman at Nettleton. And he does a better job directing than he does calling the weather, but that's all right. As for the Raiders, they have been road warriors all season, but that ends tonight. It's our home opener. The cheerleaders are going to cheer. The dance team is going to dance. Raider Nation is going to show up and show out. There's electricity in the air at Raider Field. Our opponents tonight, the Blytheville Chickasaws. We mercy ruled the Chickasaws last season, but if their big win over Osceola tells us anything, it says that this is a much improved team who came a-rolling into Nettleton tonight. We're about to take a 3-minute break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the man himself, Nettleton's coach, Stephen Hampton. It's Nettleton, it's Blytheville, it's Raider football on NTV and the Ticket Sports Network.
Possibilities. Experience world-class care delivered by friends, family, and neighbors right here in your community, bringing industry-leading technology to you, not the other way around. Your health record, your appointment scheduling, and your medications all in one place, and your lab results delivered the instant they're recorded. Do we look at healthcare differently? Absolutely. Experience the difference, and you will too. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century.
You've been told banks with branches don't have the digital capabilities you need. But why not have the best of both worlds? At First National Bank, we have all the online banking tools you could ever need. Plus, if you need something, we have real people in real places near you. Digital, with branches and real people. We know you can't be everywhere at once, but check it, snap it, track it, pay it, move it, and ask it anywhere. First National Bank, putting you first, always.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get huge savings.
Checking 1, 2. You got a copy?
Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make, every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you new and used.
Yes, sir. It says microphone 2, USB audio codec. Okay, good deal. Thanks for catching that, bro. Hey, could you hear my opening comments very well at all? Or? Okay, awesome.
Or even need help with concussion management, call JOSM at 932-1820 to schedule an appointment. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Bring anything to Pack Mail, and they'll pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it, no matter how big, fragile, or awkwardly shaped. Since 1998, Pack Mail has been your #1 shipping source, the only authorized shipper of all the major carriers, UPS, FedEx, DHL, the Postal Service, and Freight Services, all in one store. At Pack Mail, you have choices. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
Trey, we are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
See, I told you, Pack Mail ships anything, anywhere, through any shipper. Pack Mail, voted the #1 printing, packaging, and shipping store in Jonesboro. Don't trust your shipping needs to just anybody. Trust Pack Mail. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
We welcome you back to the First National Bank pregame show. We're here with Coach Stephen Hampton for our weekly pregame visit. Coach Hampton, we knew it was going to be a battle at Pocahontas last Friday, and that is exactly what it was. But here we are after 2 games, and the Raiders are 2-0.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a battle going to Pocahontas. I think our last 4 times we played have been decided by a touchdown or less. And that includes Friday night. So it's always a great contest. Comes right down to the wire, and fortunately for us, our kids just found a way. I mean, that's what we emphasize. We just got to find a way. Somebody's going to come up and make a play, offensively and defensively, and we were able to do that on both sides of the ball.
Coach, your team experienced something last week that they haven't experienced all season. They were behind on the scoreboard. In the fourth quarter, they were trailing by 1, but that didn't last long as your offense matriculated down the field and scored the game-winning touchdown. What did you learn about your team on that drive?
Well, I think we learned, composure. I don't think our kids panicked by any means. When we went, behind by a point there, and I think our kids were confident we were going to go down and score, and sure enough, we took the ball and executed right down the field. Of course, Cortez made some plays. Q Thompson made some plays. Keandre Pope got us going. The first play of that drive, with a good run. So I think our kids just executed and just believed in themselves that we were going to go down and put points on the board.
I know you've got great respect for Coach Beatty and for his team, the Pocahontas Redskins. You knew they were not going to roll over after that score. But when we needed them most, your defense came up with a big game-saving stop.
That's it. A lot of times it just comes down to finding a way to make a play, and really, everybody saw the fourth down play where we got the stop, but what people didn't see was the third down play where Curtis Smith comes up and makes a huge tackle on third down just to get us to 4th and 1. If he doesn't make that tackle, then it's a first down and they keep rolling. But he gave us a chance, and then Blake Brown came right back with the very next play and made a huge stop on 4th down.
Speaking of your defense, they were very opportunistic in the first half last week. They held Pocahontas scoreless in the first 2 quarters, largely because of 4 turnovers. How big were those plays for y'all last Friday?
Oh, gosh. Those are huge. Those are huge plays in the game. Anytime you can get turnover, and when you get that many turnovers, that's obviously, tips the scales in your favor. And, we've got to be able to make them pay a little better. But we were able to take advantage of one of those, and that was turned out to be a huge difference in the ball game.
Coach, I have a feeling that I know the answer to this question, but who was your offensive player of the week last week?
Well, we went with 3 guys on offense, 3 guys on defense. So the one obvious choice was Curtis Smith. Had over 140 yards rushing. Had 5 or 6 catches, also, was 3 for 4 passing. So that was kind of the obvious choice. We also had Garrett Campbell. I think sometimes the offensive line kind of gets, overlooked a little bit. When you're putting up that many yards and points, that means they're doing some good things. So he graded out. He was our highest lineman as far as grade, and he had a 90%. And then we also recognized Caleb Tedder, which there's no stat. And I told our guys this on Monday or Tuesday, there's no stat to really show the value that he brings to our offense. He's in on every single play, every one of those run plays. He's out there blocking his tail off, and he never comes out of the game. And so his value to our offense is just, immense. And we wanted him to let him know how much he means to us.
Coach, your defense had a tall task last Friday night containing Connor Baker. Well, you can't stop that kid. You can only hope to contain him. Who did you give your Defensive Players of the Week award to?
Well, sticking with the theme of 3, we really had a guy on each level of our defense. Jordan Pegram up front was 9 tackles, had 3 tackles for loss, and then Colin Shelton at the nickel spot. He had, I think it was 8 or 9 tackles. He also had a sack. He had 2 tackles for loss. He caused a fumble, one of those turnovers he caused, and so had a huge game. And then the third guy was Blake Brown, had 15 total tackles, and he had the last one on 4th and 1, which was a big one, was his final tackle.
Coach Stephen Hampton with our weekly pregame visit on the First National Bank pregame show. Coach, who was your special teams player of the week?
Well, this week we really didn't, we didn't have a lot of special teams plays as far as significant plays. On kickoff, most of those were fair caught, so we didn't have a chance, for a lot of tackles on kickoff cover. And so we punted the ball fairly well, and that was a bright spot. But really, we didn't have, that one standout player this week for us on special teams. Hopefully that'll change on Friday night. Hopefully we'll have someone have more opportunities to make some plays.
Well, we might not have had a special teams player of the week, but we did find out last week how important special teams play, how important it really is. That blocked PAT, when they blocked the PAT on us, if we had not have had that last 4th quarter score, that would have wound up being the difference in the game.
Yeah, it very well could have been, and we stress that, Fortunately, we were able to come back and get one against them. The difference was they were able to convert their 2-point conversion, and that was a decision we had late in the game. When we were, driving for that final score, do we go for 2 and try to put it at a 7-point game, or do we kick the extra point and make it a 6-point game? we decided to go for 2 and try to make it a 7-point game, and then, we weren't able to convert. Unfortunately, we were able to get a stop on defense, to really win the game for us.
Coach, let's talk about your opponent tonight, the Blytheville Chickasaws. Now, they were down last season, but a program with the rich tradition of the Chickasaws, there is no way they're going to stay down. What do you know about our opponents tonight?
Well, Coach Fisher is back in charge. When I first got here, and then he was out for a few years. He was still an administrator, and he was still on staff, but he wasn't the head coach. So he's back in charge. You can tell much more organized. Last year they were a little bit, in disarray, especially the first ball game with their quarterback, electing not to play right before the very first game. And so you could tell they had some, issues there. That's not the case now. Obviously they're athletic. They got guys that can run at running back and receiver. The biggest thing that stands out to us, though, is defensively how hard they play. I mean, they got guys that are playing really hard on defense, that run to the ball, and so it's going to be another physical game for us.
Coach, how healthy is your team right now?
Well, I mean, we got bumps and bruises. We're Cortez is banged up a little bit, which he took a lot of hits last week. And we got some other guys, with bumps and bruises. Nothing that's going to keep anyone out of this week. We're just got to find a way to get this one and get to the open date, so we can heal up a little bit. That's our goal.
Let's talk keys to the game. What are you going to have to do to move to 3-0 tonight?
Well, we're going to have to control the line of scrimmage. We feel like that's an area where we have an advantage. We're going to come out and try to run the football. Keep their offense off the field, and really just, really get after them up front, hopefully have some success running the football. And that will lend to opening up our, some plays in the passing game, but it's going to start up front for us. And then defensively, we got to tackle. They got a running back that, if you're not careful and you contain him, he can change the scoreboard in a blink of an eye. So we got to make sure we get him on the ground.
Coach, let's go make it happen. Good luck tonight. Let's go get a win for Raider Nation.
Let's do it. Go Raiders.
Raider pride, brother.
You raised your family here. Did every July 4th here. Refinished the floors here twice. Sized up your daughter's boyfriends here. Waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
It's a mix and match special now at all Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, salad, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. Only at your Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations. What a horrible call! What's the matter with you, ref? You seriously need some glasses.
Honey, that's the mascot.
Oh, guess I need glasses too.
Elite Eye Care can help fans and officials alike. 1000 Windover Road in Jonesboro and 1515 West Kings Highway in Paragould. Schedule today at EliteEyeCareAndOptical.com or call 972-6040. That's 972-6040. Elite Eye Care. Your vision is our focus.
The Glen Zane family of dealerships salutes all of our first responders, the heroes who serve our local communities and our country. As a token of our appreciation, the Glen Zane family will host First Responder Appreciation Day, Monday, September 12th. From 11 until 1, Glen Zane will have free lunch for all area first responders, plus a chance to win some cool prizes. That's this Monday, September 12th, from 11 until 1 at the Glen Zane locations in Paragould, Kennett, and Rector. Glen Zane, God bless our troops, and God bless our first responders.
Farmers and Merchants Bank announces the lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Paragould and Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
And we welcome you back to the First National Bank pregame show. We are 10 minutes away from kickoff. Tonight is our home opener at Nettleton. Our opponents, the Blytheville Chickasaws. Blytheville is a tradition-rich school, a tradition-rich football program, but our rivalry with them is a relatively modern one. We played the Chickasaws for the first time back in 2004, and even though they are not in our conference anymore, we've played them every year since. We've played them a total of 18 times, and we've got the worst end of it more times than not, Raider Nation. We are 7-11 all time against our neighbors from Mississippi County. However, the Raiders have won the last 2 times that we've played Blytheville. We beat them 27-20 in 2020. And last season, we started things off by going on the road and mercy ruling the Chickasaws 35-0. However, Blytheville, they are a much improved team under the tutelage of returning head coach Ben Fisher. He led the Chicks to an impressive 26-0 win over Osceola last week. And you can bet your sweet September that the Raiders are in for a battle tonight. And we are so thankful to be able to bring it to you wherever you are. We're thankful that you're able to watch the live stream. The rain is falling here at Raider Field, and umbrellas are out, and the people are trying to head for cover. Hopefully it won't last long. Hopefully this is just a pop-up shower, but it is raining right now. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the kickoff. It's Raider football on the Ticket Radio Network. Nope.
To just anybody. Trust Pack Mail. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere. Today at Pack.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3.
Sharp documents.
Check. Okay. I don't know what could be the problem.
Follow the equipment journey through all kinds. On the cutting edge, whatever that is. And our partnership with Sharp Document Systems means we offer the very latest, most dependable equipment. And Forrest is the only office equipment dealer that when you need supplies, you can walk in our store and get it. And when you need it fixed, you can call us.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro. 932-7852. 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Hiring other AC companies can be risky. Aside from being unlicensed and uninsured, they may not have the skills needed to get the job done correctly. You can trust Moore Air Conditioning to do the job right. Our technicians are highly qualified, background checked, and expertly trained. So next time, forget burning the van and call Moore Air Conditioning, 870-336-2023, or visit us at mooreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
And we welcome you back to Raider Field, where we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff here on a rainy night at Nettleton. It looks like and you correct me if I'm wrong, Jacob. This is my broadcast partner, Jacob Blinderman. You correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Blytheville won the toss and they deferred their option to the second half, which means that Nettleton will be receiving the opening kickoff. As far as the starters tonight for Nettleton, they are led by their sensational sophomore quarterback, the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton. He wears number 18. He's joined in the backfield more times than not by senior running back number 1, Keandre Pope. Glad to have Keandre as a Nettleton Raider, and he is putting up some good numbers as the primary running back for this Raider offensive attack. The wide receivers, and what a quartet this is. We got Braylon King. He's a senior. Then the rest of them are juniors. Curtez Smith, the playmaker. And, Jacob, what an electric player this kid is. Curtez Smith, what a season he's had so far.
He's a really fantastic player. I mean, we see him make really great runs, really great receptions. He passed the ball a little bit last Friday night. He just does it all.
He's averaging 3 touchdowns per game. He scored 3 touchdowns against Mountain Home, scored 3 touchdowns last week against Pocahontas. He is the offensive playmaker for this Nettleton Raider team, no doubt about it. The other receivers, Q Thompson, he's no slouch either. He has caught 4 touchdown passes on the year and just beautiful over-the-shoulder catches. He's got great speed and very good hands. Great season so far for Q Thompson. He's the third receiver. And the tight end is Caleb Tedder, one of the players of the week last week. Caleb Tedder works hard on every play, blocks like crazy, and he's an effective weapon in the passing game as well. The offensive line for the Raiders, we'll start left and go right. Left tackle is Kylan Gates, big number 70, one of the team captains. Left guard is Ian Landrum. The center is Zach Davis. Right guard is number 55, Kobe Miller, and the right tackle is number 72, Garrett Campbell. Pretty good offensive line, I would say. How about you, Jacob?
I agree. They're warriors in the trenches, and every play you'll see the offensive line lay down a really good block.
Yes, and as you can see on your video screen, Blake Isbell is working hard directing, and we have got a shot of the Raiders running through the tunnel. They're meeting with Coach Hampton right now. We'll try to get a good shot of that. We'll sleep at the wheel a little bit over here, but we'll get a good shot of the Raiders, and we'll bring the action to you for sure. That's the offensive starters. The defensive starters, we'll start with defensive end, All-State senior, number 90, Jordan Pegram. And, man, what a electric player Big J Nasty is.
He's All-State for a reason, Mr. Miller. I mean, you can't say much about that guy without giving him a lot of praise.
No doubt about it. He is an incredible football player. Cam Phillips joins him on the line, as well as Jamarcus Johnson and Keon Stallings. Linebackers, Blake Brown, Cohen Liggins, Tyler Craig. And the defensive backfield is Brendan Alexander, Derek Island, Miles Williams, and Jamie Morris. If it seems like I'm hurrying, it's because I am. We are about 2 minutes away on the scoreboard, but we're getting started, and we're going to – Blytheville will be kicking off. Back deep to receive for Nettleton is Keandre Pope, And number 13, that's Q Thompson. Cordarius, they call him Q. Coach Bubba Deaton calls him Darius. He's an outstanding basketball player as well as a great football player. And the kick is off. It is kicked deep. It's going to be fielded at about the 20-yard line by Caleb Tedder. And he is moving forward, battling his way to the 40-yard line. Heck of a run by Caleb Tedder. And the Raiders are going to have it 1st and 10 at the 40. And Jacob, I thought he might have been face masked there, but no call.
I think I might have saw that too. I was either thinking that or a horse collar, but a really good run there by the tight end Caleb Tedder.
So the Raiders will have it 1st and 10 on their own 40. That's how the Raiders will start this game. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, the quarterback in the gun. Keandre Pope in the backfield with him. Kylan Gates and Caleb Tedder in motion. They're heavy on the right side of that offensive line. The snap, he gives to the Pope. Pope running right side, trying to find the edge. He does so, runs out of bounds after a gain of, we'll call it 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Raiders.
And that's a really good run by Keandre Pope. You see Kylan Gates and Caleb Tedder both shift over and lead block for the Pope on that play.
2nd and 5 for Nettleton on their own 45-yard line. Curtis Smith into the game at quarterback. 3 receivers to his left. In motion is Q Thompson. Cortez is going to keep it. Running up the middle. Has the first down. Tackled after a gain of 7. First down Raiders.
That's another fantastic run by our playmaker, Cortez Smith. And great blocking again by that offensive line. You see those Warriors getting down on that play.
Kobe Miller, Garrett Campbell on that right side of the line. And can't forget Zach Davis as well, the center. Mad Dog back out there, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line of the Chickasaws. He gives to the Pope. Pope wrapped up in the backfield is going to be tackled for a loss. Going to be a loss of 2. It'll be a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Raiders.
And that was a great job by that Blytheville defensive line, getting through that big, tough offensive line and creating a TFL.
This Blytheville defense, and it is 2nd down and 12. This Blytheville defense, much, much respected by the Nettleton Raider coaching staff. They are double tough. They give to Pope. Pope runs up the middle. He gains about 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Raiders. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for Nettleton. The ball is spotted at the Blytheville 46.
And yet again, another great run by Pope. Just this time, he had to get already where the line of scrimmage was. Just not a lot of room.
3rd down and 8. The Mad Dog in the backfield. Pope on his right hip. Hard count, and Blytheville appeared to jump off sides. Don't see any flags flying, so no call. And it is 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. It would have been nice to be 3rd and 3, but 3rd and 8. Mad Dog dropping back to pass. Over the middle, and it is incomplete. Intended for Curtis Smith, and it's going to be 4th down and 8 for Nettleton. Let's see if they decide to punt or if they go for it here on their first possession.
And just pass wasn't there. That wet ball makes a difference when it comes to the passing game.
So it'll be 4th down and 8. It looks like Nettleton is going to punt. Nettleton, they have over the last couple of years, instead of running out the typical punt formation with the punter 10 or 12 yards behind the deep snapper, they basically run from their offensive formation, and the quarterback is about 7 yards deep. That's the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton. Gets the punt off. It's a good one. It's high. It bounces at about the 10-yard line. Takes a Chickasaw bounce, and it is picked up by Curtis Smith, the playmaker, at the 15-yard line. That's where Blytheville will take over 1st and 10.
And here I'm excited to see our defense come out and do some damage to this Chickasaw offense. That we see the defense made a great stop with a game on the line last Friday night. Let's hope they can make a great play here.
That is Johnson in the backfield and Timothy Brown, the running back. Johnson, the starting quarterback. John Tavius Johnson. Nettleton with a 4-man front. Johnson looks to the sideline, gets a new play from the coaches. He gives to the running back, running up the middle, and he is stopped near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and Yeah, it's actually a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 for the Chickasaws.
And that was a great tackle there by Jay Nasty. He got the tackle and made a good play for the Raiders.
Jordan Pegram, that's one of the many times you'll hear that young man's name. He's an outstanding defensive lineman, all-state last year. Brown in the backfield with Johnson. This time directly to Brown, or to Johnson actually, and he is hit there by Cam Phillips, the murder man, with a big hit, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Chickasaws. Big hit by Cam.
Yes, sir. You don't want to get hit by the murder man too hard. That might be devastating.
That might loosen the fillings in your teeth. Johnson, the quarterback. It's 3rd down and 3. Raider Nation on their feet. Johnson and Brown in the backfield. Gives to Brown, looking for some hold, bounces out left, and he's tackled in the backfield. Great tackle there by Cohen Liggins. The sophomore linebacker sniffed that one out, slammed him down for a loss.
And Cohen Liggins has played electric football all year, and there he is again, just making an electric play by the sophomore, Cohen Liggins.
Love it. He is playing in place of Kylan Shelton, who's out tonight under the weather. It's going to be 4th down and 5 for Blytheville, and they're sending their punting team out. Punter back deep for the Raiders is Curtez Smith. Boy, I like to see Curtez. Like to see them punt it to Curtez and let the playmaker go to work. Low punt, bounces at about the 45-yard line, comes to a stop at the 47-yard line of the Chickasaws. Nettleton will take over with good field position, 1st and 10 on the Chickasaw 48-yard line.
And I'm ready to see what the Raider offense has drawn up here. I think they brought out 6 offensive linemen, and you know it's going to be a good play when you have 6 trench warriors.
The Mad Dog, Maddox Sampton, behind that big offensive line. In the gun, Keandre Pope at his right hip. Curtez Smith spread out wide right. Q Thompson in motion. He gives to the Pope. Pope runs up the middle. He's running behind big number 73.
That's a really good run by Keandre Pope.
That's Jerry Hudgens. Jerry usually wears a black helmet, but he's wearing a gold helmet tonight. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Curtez Smith from the gun. He's going to run it, and he is hit right about the line of scrimmage. Good job by that Blytheville defensive line, and that's going to be no gain, actually a short loss, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders. It's Blytheville defense for real.
Yes, sir, and they're a tough defense to play, and they've always have been, and let's hope the Raiders draw something up good here on 3rd and 5.
The Mad Dog back behind center, Maddox Sampton. 3rd down and 5. Mad Dog's going to drop back to pass. He passes a little screen pass, incomplete. It's a little bit low. Keandre Pope unable to corral it, so it's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Raiders. Ball on the Chickasaw 43-yard line, 44-yard line, and it will be a punting situation, I would assume. The Mad Dog standing at the 50-yard line, and he's got that look about him like he is going to punt it. He does so, angles it toward the near sideline, and goes out of bounds at about the 20-yard line, and that's where Blytheville will take over 1st and 10. So far it's been a defensive struggle here as neither team has been able to muster a 1st down.
That's really true, and both defenses are really tough, but I believe the Raider offense will crack something up in this next drive.
Blytheville offense is ready. The Raider defense, they get some last-minute instructions from Coach Johnson, Coach Allison, Jalen Allison, and they take their spot on the field, and John Tavius Johnson, the quarterback for Blytheville, in the backfield with him is number 22. That's Ingram Battles, and there is a timeout called. Timeout Nettleton. We'll take the timeout with them. With 6:52 to play in the first quarter, we're scoreless here at Raider Field. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Tired of slow internet? Feel like you're stuck in the old days? It's time to catch up with Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric. Thanks to Empower, you don't have to wait for high-speed internet. Our new cutting-edge technology makes our services more reliable and faster than the competition. Call 870-336-0999 to check internet availability in your area. That's 870-336-0999. Empower, high-speed internet for your neck of the woods.
And we welcome you back to Raider Field, where it is 1st and 10, Chickasaws on their own 20-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, in the gun, gives to the running back. Running left side, he's met immediately by Jordan Pegram over there. He's tackled for actually a short gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Second down and 9, correction.
Looks like he was met by both the Nasty Boys, and both of those all-state defensive men. I would not want to meet those right off the line.
No doubt about it. I'm glad that they are Nettleton Raiders for sure. Nettleton with a 4-man front. Blake Brown, the middle linebacker. Quarterback from the gun, looks to the sideline. That's Johnson, the quarterback. Ingram battles the running back. Johnson passes complete in the flats. Battling for a first down is the receiver. He's close to the first down. See, I can't get you the name and number. That's number 12. That is Michael Terry on the reception. It's going to be just shy of the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd down and about a foot for Blytheville.
And that was a great pass play there by the Blytheville offense. Good throw by Johnson.
So defense needing a stop right here. They give to the running back, running the left side. He has the first down, and he's tackled shoestring style at about the 40-yard line. Good stop over there by the Carpenter. That's Jamie Morris.
And Jamie Morris is not a guy you want to get tackled by either. He's a really physical player.
1st and 10, Chickasaws, and they're in the hurry-up now. They're at the Raider 40-yard line. They give to the running back, and he busts through. He's got some room to run. He is at the 50-yard line, bounces outside and into Raider territory. It's a gain of about 14 yards on the play. It's going to be 1st and 10, Chickasaws at the Raider 44-yard line. Good run there.
It was. Really good physical run, and he had a really good block there on D Island, and just it's good play by that Blytheville offense again.
Yeah, the wide receiver able to sustain that block out here on the near side, and that allowed him to get some extra yards. So 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws, who are all of a sudden moving the ball against the Raiders. Give to the running back, Brown. He is met in the backfield by the murder man, Cam Phillips. Also in on the stop is Nettleton's big number 51. That's Keon Stallings, the sophomore. A tackle for a loss. Big play by the Raider defensive line, but there is a flag on the field.
And that's on that far sideline.
It's going to be illegal procedure against a false start against the Chickasaws. And, man, that's one of those dead ball fouls. I tell you the truth, I kind of like the result of that play a whole lot better than I do a 5-yard penalty, a loss of down and a loss of a couple. As it is, it should be 1st and 15. The chain gang has it 2nd and 15, but if that's a dead ball foul, it should be 1st down and 15 for Blytheville. And they're over there huddled up like it's a timeout. I did not see the indication. Now I see it. So timeout. Blytheville will take a 30-second break with them. We're scoreless at Raider Field. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Stretch your dollars with outstanding deals from Plaza Tire Service on tires for your car, van, truck, crossover, SUV, and more. Plaza Tire Service has a huge selection of tires in stock and ready to install today. Plus, get 6 months deferred interest on purchases of $149 or more with your Plaza Tire Service card. For the best deal on tires, see Plaza Tire Service.
Back at Raider Field, and a short gain on a run there by Blytheville. 5:08 remaining in the first quarter. We're scoreless. That was 1st and 15. Gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for the Chickasaws.
And that's a good run by Blytheville. Just there's great Raider defense there. That defensive line is a force to be reckoned with.
Keon Stallings and Cam Phillips, Jordan Pegram. Second down and 13 for the Chickasaws. And Raiders jump off sides. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Raiders. Instead of second down and 13, it'll be second down and 8 now. Ball will be spotted at the 42-yard line. Second down and 8. Johnson in the backfield. That's Brown in the backfield with him. 2 receivers up top, 2 receivers down low. He's going to pass it. Rolling, he's under pressure, rolling to his right. It is complete at the 32-yard line. It's going to be a first down. Ball complete to Levin Reed. So they moved the chains. First down Chickasaws as Levin Reed caught the ball while he's in the process of sitting down there.
And that was a good throw by Johnson. I mean, I would want to throw that ball away if big Jordan Pegram was running after me.
He just got rid of it, and they moved the chains. First and 10 for the Chickasaws. Brown in the backfield with Johnson. And they give it to Brown. He is wrapped up in the backfield. Jordan Pegram with a big play. Run him down from behind. Tackle for a loss. Big number 90 doing damage. It's going to be second down and 12 for the Chickasaws.
And Jordan Pegram showing again what all-state players tend to do, and all-state players tend to make big plays like that right there.
That was actually a loss of 3. It's going to be second down and 13. They call him Big J Nasty for a reason. He's the nicest guy you'll want to meet, probably the nicest guy in school, actually, but on the football field, it's a different story. Second down and 13 for the Chickasaws. Ball on the Raider 35-yard line. We're in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Back to pass is Johnson. It is almost intercepted. Overthrown. It's incomplete. Jamie Morris made a diving attempt at it. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up third down and 13 for the Chickasaws. You got to figure they're in 2-down territory right here.
Yes, sir. I mean, with the storm coming in, you never know what might happen.
Third down and 13 for Blytheville. Ball on the Raider 35-yard line. Johnson and Brown in the backfield. They got 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. A lot of shifting going on the defensive line. Nettleton with a 4-man front, and they're bringing a big rush. Ball is complete to number 5. He is dancing on the sidelines over there. Some nifty moves over there. He's got a first down. That is Travion Anderson, who made some big plays over there, and they're going to move the chains once again.
And those were great dance moves he showed, and he got around a couple of Raider defenders and got the first down for the Blytheville Chickasaws.
Blytheville knocking on the door of the red zone. It's first and 10 at the Raider 21-yard line. Johnson and Brown in the backfield. He pulls back. He's running right side to quarterback, scrambling to the right, has some positive yardage. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Johnson, touchdown, Chickasaws.
But there is a penalty marker on the field. We're waiting to see the call from the official.
Yeah, there is a flag on the play. Maybe a holding call there. It might have been. Let's hope that's what it is.
As a Raider fan, you got to hope that's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back. So the touchdown will be nullified. The penalty's against Blytheville. It is holding against Blytheville, and that is take those 6 points off the board. So it's going to be first and 10 for the Chickasaws on the 19-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, and man, he is some kind of athlete. He just found a seam, and he cut through it, and it was all the way to the end zone right there. We're going to have to contain that young man. First and 10 for the Chickasaws. He's looking to pass. Pass is complete to number 5. He has close to the first down yardage. Let's see what kind of spot they give him. It's a gain of about 10. He's down to about the Raider 11-yard line. It's going to be second down and inches, it looks like. 2:19 remaining in the first quarter. We are scoreless here at Raider Field. Number 5 is Anderson.
He was brought down by number 5, Curtis Smith.
So first and 10 for second down and 1 for the Chickasaws. The Raider 11-yard line. Johnson gives to his running back. He is met in the backfield by Cam Phillips. He was stopped initially by Cohen Liggins, who was there to keep him from bouncing outside. He cut inside and got enough for a first down, a gain of about 1, and it's first down for the Chickasaws.
That's a good run by number 2, Timothy Brown. He's showing that he could be a problem for this Raider defense.
It's first down and goal to go for Blytheville. We're scoreless at Raider Field, 1:37 remaining in the first quarter. Looks like the rain has stopped, and that's good news for all the Raider faithful who've come out to support this undefeated Nettleton team. First and goal to go. So 4 downs. Let's see if the Raider defense can come up. Fumble on the play. Fumble on the play. Let's see who has it. Fumble on the play, and it's Blytheville ball. So that's the bad news. The good news is it's going to be a loss of about 6 yards. So it's going to be second down and goal to go from the 16. That's a big play right there.
And the Raider defense showing they can continue to force fumbles as they did last Friday night. They forced 4, and here they forced another one. That Raider defense is causing havoc to any running back's hands.
This Raider defense, the last couple of seasons under the tutelage of Coach Alan Johnson, they get in the red zone, and, boy, they stiffen up. Let's see if they can do so one more time. It's second down and goal from the 16. They're going to pass over the middle. It's incomplete. No flags intended for number 11.
There's a penalty marker down.
We do have a penalty marker down. The referee, the official closest to it, did not call pass interference, but I'm afraid that may be pass interference against the Raiders, and that's what it is. Pass interference against the Raiders. That should be half the distance to the goal and repeat second down, if I am correct. Scoreboard says second down and goal. The ball is going to be marked at the, they're going to have to do some arithmetic out there. At 16, it should be second down and goal to go from the 8 is what it should be. Thank you very much to Jim McDaniel and Charlie and Jernigan for teaching me how to do arithmetic in my head. So it'll be second down and goal to go from the 8. Gives to the running back. He bounces right side, tries to fight through a tackle, and he is stopped at about the 11-yard line by number 50 for the Raiders. That is Keon Stallings, I guess is who that was. And
I think it was
number 60, actually. That's right, number 60. And it's going to be a flag down holding against the Chickasaws. Number 60, that's Jamarcus Johnson. So my apologies, Jamarcus. And Jamarcus made the nice play right there. And so after the holding penalty, it's going to be second down and goal once again at the Raiders' 17-yard line. 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We're scoreless at Raider Field. The Blytheville quarterback drops back, throws over the middle. It is incomplete, intended for number 11, Tylen Walker. It's going to be third down and goal to go from the 16-yard line.
And this Raider defense, yet again, stiffening up when it comes to the red zone play. This Raider defense ain't no joke, Mr. Miller.
I believe that. I don't hear nobody laughing at him. Ball's actually on the 17-yard line. So third and goal from the 17. The offense for the Chickasaws has got 17 yards to go. They get 2 downs to get there. You would think they would pass. 3 receivers up top to the left, and they are going to pass. Johnson is complete to number 5. He gets a downfield block, lowers his shoulder, is shoved out of bounds at the 6-yard line, between the 6 and the 7-yard line. It's going to be fourth down and goal to go from the 6.
And here's where the Raider defense needs the big stop most, and we're hoping that Nasty Boys can come through for the Raider defense here.
Into the game for Nettleton is number 53, Danny Gary. Fourth down and goal from the gun. Johnson gives to the running back, runs right side, and he's into the end zone. He was hit hard at the goal line by Williams, but it's a touchdown.
And that's a great run by Blytheville. They put their bigger running back out there, and the running back just ran right through the defense. That running back's Demarion Wells. He's 5'10", 225, and he showed he can run through almost anybody the Raiders put through him there. That's a good touchdown run by the Chicks.
And it makes the score 6-0. That really was. That was What was his name? Number 4's name?
Demarion Wells.
Demarion Wells. And there's a flag down as the Blytheville PAT unit is out there. Illegal procedure, illegal formation, false start against Blytheville. Number 34 is the kicker. And I do not have his name on my roster. I get these rosters off of Scorebook Live when the other school won't provide a roster for you. You just got to do the best you can. So, and there's another flag on the play. I don't know exactly what that is. It's going to be personal foul against the Raiders. So half the distance to the goal. Don't know if you saw what happened right there, but
I didn't see what happened there at all, Mr. Miller.
This has been a whole lot of flags flying here in the first quarter. We got 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Blytheville will finally, if the flags will quit flying, they will get a chance to attempt the point after. Number 34, the kicker, and it's blocked. It is blocked. I believe that was Jordan Pegram with the block. And so with the block PAT, with 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Blytheville takes a 6-0 lead. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Don't let your credit stop you from getting your next vehicle. Drive your deal to the max at a dealer financing you. Automax of Jonesboro. Hi folks, Craig Stone here. If you need to upgrade your ride, don't worry about your past. Come to Automax. At Automax, we have financing to fit your budget with affordable monthly payments and low down payments. Give us a call at 870-934-9200 or speed up your approval by applying online at automaxjonesboro.com. And hey, we buy cars too, even if you don't buy ours. So if you're looking to buy new, give us a chance to buy yours and ensure you get the most out of your trade-in. Automax, financing you.
Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and it is 6-0 Chickasaws after a 6-yard touchdown run by Demarion Wells. Blytheville's kickoff unit is out, and the kick is away. Keandre Pope fields it at about the 9-yard line, changes direction, gets across the 20, and he's tackled by a host of Chickasaws. It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from their own 26-yard line after a good return by Keandre Pope.
And he let it bounce. I thought he might let it bounce out of bounds, but he picked it up in a great return by Keandre Pope.
Yeah, glad he picked that thing up. That's a live ball. And 4 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Nettleton will have time to get one play off before they switch sides because of the change of quarter. The Mad Dog, Maddox Sampton, in the backfield. With him is the Pope. He's going to pass. Looking downfield, looking deep, got a man wide open. It's Cortez Smith, complete at the 40. He's at the 10, he's at the 5. Touchdown Raiders! Touchdown Raiders! Cortez Smith on a beautiful pass by the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton. How about that?
And what a pass by Maddox Hampton. We've seen a couple one-play touchdowns this year, and the Raiders break it out again. Maddox Hampton with a dart, an absolute beauty of a pass to Cortez Smith. Who else but Cortez Smith? The playmaker makes a play, and the play is a touchdown Raiders. Let's go. Raider touchdown.
The Raider offense, I think they took that drive personally as Blytheville came and made it 6-0. They said, okay, that's the way you want to play, huh? And then the very next play, the Mad Dog hits Cortez, the playmaker, on a 74-yard touchdown pass, like a go route right over the middle. And perfect pass by the Mad Dog and the Cortez Smith, the playmaker. He had his guy beat by 5 yards. On to kick the extra point is Joseph Newhung. Tedder to hold. Good snap. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So at the end of the first quarter, your score, Nettleton 7, Blytheville 0. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Now you can enjoy the great taste of Japan in downtown Jonesboro. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine has all your favorites from steak and chicken to seafood and sushi. Bamboo also has house poke bowls, or you can build your own bowl. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine with hibachi, sushi, and seafood is open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, and discounts are available for students. So stop by and dine in with us, or log on to BambooJapaneseCuisine.com and like them on Facebook. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine on the corner of Main and Huntington in downtown Jonesboro.
And we welcome you back to a soggy Raider field where at the end of the first quarter, the start of the second quarter, the score is Nettleton 7, Blytheville 6. Blytheville scored on a 6-yard touchdown run on 4th down and goal by Wells. Made it 6-0 as Jordan Pegram blocked the PAT. And then the last play of the first quarter, the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, a beautiful pass right down the seam. He hits Curtis Smith with a 74-yard touchdown pass, and score at the beginning of the second quarter is Nettleton 7, Blytheville 6. On to kickoff is Antonio Alvarez. Antonio boots it toward the near sideline, and it is caught at about the 27 by number 22, Battles, and battles his way to the 37-yard line where he is brought down. I believe that was Caleb Tedder on the tackle.
That's who I saw make it, Caleb Tedder, with the really fundamental tackle there, and he gets the job done.
Hey, I love the way Caleb Tedder plays football, man. He goes hard every play. He's a special teams guy. A lot of times, starters on offense, they might not want to play special teams. Tedder don't care. He's a football player. He puts the hat on. He goes to work. 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws. From the their own 37-yard line, Johnson in the backfield. Now this Chickasaw offense, man, they just marched the ball 80 yards against the Raiders. So they have got a very good team here. Do not overlook these Blytheville Chickasaws, I promise you. Last year they were down, but they're back. They give to number 2, and he's looking for running room. Bounces to the left. He's got some running room. Brandon Alexander finally wrestles him out of bounds, but not before he gains about 7 yards, it looked like. I guess there's a flag down. That's why they hadn't moved the sticks. Flag down. He ran about 80 yards, gained about 7. It's a personal foul against the Raiders. Not sure exactly what happened. Maybe it was... Not sure exactly what but as a personal foul against the Raiders, that'll be 15 yards, and evidently some type of unsportsmanlike conduct against one of the Raider players. Did not see it, but it's after the penalty. About a 7-yard run, I believe, 15-yard penalty. It's 1st and 10 for Blytheville at the Raider 41-yard line. Whew, whatever happened right there, we don't need to let happen again.
That's true.
1st and 10 for the Chickasaws at the Raider 41. Johnson, the quarterback. The running back is number 22, Battles. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low. Blytheville able to pass the ball and run the ball effectively against the Raiders. You're going to have to defend both against this Chickasaw offense. They are for real. The pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, just almost intercepted there by Brendan Alexander. 2nd down and 10.
And just a great coverage there by the Raider defense. The Raider defense doesn't joke around when they play defense. Coach Alan Johnson means business.
And so do the Raiders. 2nd down and 10 for the Chickasaws. Ball on the Raider 41-yard line. Johnson gives to his running back. He is immediately wrapped up by Jordan Pegram. Jordan Pegram with another tackle for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. Number 90 doing damage.
And Pegram battles down Battles, and Battles is walking with a limp right now. I think Battles might be injured.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. He's number 22, the excellent running back, Battles. His father was a great Blytheville Chickasaw in days gone by. I think he graduated around 1994. Let's hope that young man is all right. The trainers from both schools are out, and I believe that may be Andy Shatley out there. Is that Andy that I see?
I think that might be our trainer in.
Actually, that's not Andy. It just is an Andy Shatley lookalike, an Andy Shatley imposter. And Battle seems to be favoring his right ankle. As he, true to his name, battled away from Jordan Pegram, but not far enough that the big man couldn't grab a hold of him. Big J Nasty threw him down, tackle for a loss. And they're really working on that right ankle, lower shin of their excellent running back Battles. They pick him up, and he is walking to the sideline under his own power. The Nettleton crowd gives him a nice ovation, and let's hope that he's okay. Walking gingerly, but something tells me that we have not seen the last of Ingram Battles.
After the stop by Jordan Pegram, we're going to be 3rd down and 12 in the Raiders' territory.
And the Raiders 43, 3rd down and 12 for the Chickasaws. Raider defense, Jordan Pegram, Jay Nasty, Keon Stallings, the Murder Man, Cohen Liggins, Tyler Craig out there lined up against this Blytheville offense. They're going to pass. Looking past right side, it is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for number 11 on the defense is Jamie Morris. So it's going to be 4th down and 12 for the Chickasaws, and it looks like they're sending their punting team out. 10:43 remaining in the second quarter. The score is Nettleton 7, Blytheville 6.
And that was a great coverage there by Nettleton's very own, the Carpenter, and he just made a great pass coverage to stop that play.
Now you call Jamie Morris the Carpenter. Why do they call him the Carpenter?
We go over this every week, Mr. Miller, because he lays the wood.
Ain't no doubt about that. He is like a modern-day Ronnie Lott out there as the free safety for the safety anyway for the Raiders. The punt is off. It's rolling. It takes a Chickasaw roll inside the 5-yard line, and that's where it's going to be down. So Nettleton is pinned down. A low punt, but boy, it rolled all the way pretty near to the Raider goal line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Raiders, and they're going to start this drive within their own 5. Let's see where they wind up spotting it. It's going to be at the 2-yard line. So 98 yards to go. Last drive, we covered 74 yards on one play. So it's 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. Mad Dog, actually Curtis Smith from his own end zone, runs right up the middle and met at the line of scrimmage by the Chickasaw defenders. Maybe a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. 10:14 on the clock. Nettleton up 7-6, but the Raiders pinned deep in their own territory. Now then the Mad Dog is back. Maddox Sampton in the backfield with the Pope by his side. And there's a player's whistle dead.
Looks like offside.
It's offsides against Blytheville. That'll give us some much-needed breathing room right there as the Chickasaws jumped off sides. So it goes from 2nd down and 8 to 2nd down and it looks like it should be 2nd and 3, but it looks more like 2nd and 5. In any event, the Mad Dog behind center in the gun. Pope on his left side. The Mad Dog gives to the Pope. The Pope looking for some running room, finding none. Man, that Blytheville defensive line there is winning the battle right now as they shove the Pope back. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Raiders. Our chain gang has got it 4th down, but hopefully they fix it. Yeah, 3rd down and 7. Ball is on the Nettleton 6-yard line. Maddox Sampton back to work. Raiders leading by 1 with 9:23 remaining in the first quarter. 7-6 is your score. The Mad Dog, Maddox Sampton. One receiver spread out right, one receiver spread out left. Nettleton appears to be in a run formation. 3rd down and 6, and Nettleton is going to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with them. 9:05 remaining in the first quarter. It's second quarter. Raiders up 7-6. Back in 30 with more Raider football on the EB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and other law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Welcome you back to Raider Field, where with 9:05 remaining here at the home opener, 9:05 remaining in the second quarter, the Nettleton Raiders lead the Blytheville Chickasaws by the score of 7-6. It is 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders. The ball on their own 6-yard line. Maddox Sampton, the quarterback, in the gun. Keandre Pope in the backfield with him. This Blytheville defense is tenacious. Let's see if on 3rd and 6 the Mad Dog doesn't want to try another one of them deep passes to a couple of his weapons. One of his weapons, maybe Curtis Smith again, maybe Q Thompson. He gives to the Pope. Pope runs up the middle. He is tripped up. Gets out to the 15-yard line. It's going to be enough for a Raider first down.
And that's what you want to see in that situation.
Move those chains. It's a gain of 7 for the Pope. And he just almost busted that thing. I didn't see who made the touchdown-saving tackle there for Blytheville, but the Pope hit the hole, hit it hard, got the first down. Good job, Keandre Pope.
And that was a dang good shoestring tackle by that Blytheville defense. Just a shoestring could bring down Keandre Pope in that instance from saving a touchdown.
8:38 remaining in the second quarter. Nettleton with a 7-6 lead. Maddox Sampton from the gun. Keandre Pope in the backfield with him. Gives to the Pope. Running left side. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Falls forward. There is a loose. Actually falls forward for a gain of about 11, it looks like. First down Raiders.
That's another good physical run by Keandre Pope. We see him run physically all year, and there he is. Breaks loose.
I thought he was tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I did too.
But
another great run by Keandre Pope.
He fought his way through. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders as they are driving here in the second quarter. They started, there's 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. They started this drive on their own 2-yard line. It's 1st and 10 right now at their own 25. He gives to the Pope. Pope is tackled in the backfield. This time that's number 7, Jalen Hogan. Coach Lovins told me, that's a loss of 3. Coach Lovins told me this morning, we were in lunchroom duty, and he said this Blytheville defense, they are fast and they are aggressive and they attack. And boy, that is exactly what happened right there. Is Hogan made an outstanding tackle for a loss for the Chickasaws. 2nd down and 13. Mad Dog and Pope in the backfield. Q Thompson spread wide left. Curtis Thompson spread wide right. Nettleton with a 2 tight end set. Maddox is going to pass. It's complete to the Pope in the flats, and boy, he's upended before he could even hardly get back to the line of scrimmage. A very good tackle there by Travion Anderson. It's going to be 3rd and long for Nettleton. It'll be 3rd down and 15.
And just there, Travion Long took out Pope's running legs, and that's all you need to do in football. Take out the legs of the runner, and he did there.
That was a very good tackle for sure. So it's 3rd and 15 for the Raiders. 6:40 remaining in the second quarter. The Raiders leading 7-6. 2 receivers up top, 2 receivers. We got twins left, twins right. Mad Dog in an empty backfield, and that's a offsides call against Blytheville. As the defensive end jumped off sides, he was probably stunting on the edge and tried to get a little bit of a head start, got whistled for it. So instead of 3rd down and 15, it's going to be 3rd down and 10.
I like those odds a little bit better.
Me too. Ball on the Raider 25-yard line, 6:28 remaining in the second quarter. Nettleton received the opening kickoff, so they will be kicking off in the 3rd quarter. There's plenty of football left to play before then, though. The Mad Dog, he's back to pass. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, intended for Caleb Tedder. Threw it over his head. It's going to be 4th down and 10, and the Raiders will surely punt.
In this field range, you have to punt one.
Yeah, you don't want to go for it right here, not leading by 1 in the second quarter with the ball on their own On 25. I never claimed to know a whole lot about football, but I know that much. You don't go for it right here. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, he is on to punt. And it's, he shanks that one. He shanks that one, and they filled it at the 30, and they're going to try to return it. So Mad Dog just look off the side of his foot. The Blytheville defender caught it at the 30-yard line, advanced it several yards. Tough break for the Raiders, and it's going to be 1st and 10, Chickasaws on the Nettleton 27-yard line.
And that's just a series of unfortunate events for the Raiders. An incomplete pass and then a shank punt. But now the Raider defense gets to go to work, and they always do great damage to any offense.
I love the way you stay positive. Raider defense needing to show up here with Blytheville with a short field, 1st and 10 on the Raider 27-yard line. That's where they start this drive. Johnson, he's rolling right. He's looking to pass. Here comes the murder man, Cam Phillips. It is nearly intercepted by B. Nasty, Blake Brown. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10 for the Chickasaws.
And only if Blake could keep that in his fingers, but I know how it is with wet gloves. It's hard to haul in a ball like that. But great defense by B. Nasty, one of the nasty boys.
2nd down and 10 for the Chickasaws. Ball spotted near the left hash. Johnson, the quarterback. Brown in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the right. This quarterback likes to roll out and throw. Got 3 receivers over there. As I say, if they throw, they're probably going to throw to the right. They give to the running back instead. He's wrapped up in the backfield. He escapes Jordan Pegram, running to the left, looking for daylight. Gets some positive yardage. My goodness. He's finally brought down at about the 15-yard line as the Raiders not much pursuit there. He was nearly tackled in the backfield by Jordan Pegram, but he battled through it, and he battled through the Raider defense, and he got a 1st down for the Chickasaws.
Holy cow, what a run by Timothy Brown there. I mean, he showed a really good physical run as he broke not 1, not 2, but several tackles by that Raider defense.
Yeah, that guy can play for sure. 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws on the Nettleton 15-yard line. Got a new running back in, number 13. You'll have to give me his name here in just a second, Jacob. Number 13. The quarterback is Johnson. 1st and 10 at the Raider 15. 3 receivers spread to his right. He's looking to throw right. Throws it up. It's got to be pass interference. It's incomplete, and Curtis Smith, looked like he had a beat on the interception, was shoved down from behind. No flag that I can see anyway. Nope. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. And I see this game through black and gold colored glasses. Not going to lie about that, but I would have loved to have seen a pass interference call right there. 2nd down and 10 for the Chickasaws. They got the ball on the Raider 15-yard line. The Raiders lead 7-6 here in the 2nd quarter of play. Just over 5:30 to play. And the quarterback rolling right. Jordan Pegram has him and tackles him for a loss. Jordan Pegram once again with a tackle for loss, and the All-State defensive end showing why they call him Big J Nasty.
And they don't give All-State out to any jabroni. They have to give it to somebody who earns it, and he's showing why he earned it with that TFL on number 10, Jontavius Johnson.
It's 3rd down and 13 for the Chickasaws. Ball in the red zone of the Raiders. A little shovel pass to the right. He's down. It's complete, but he was on his knees when he caught it, and that's going to be a loss of another 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be 4th down and long for Blytheville, and they're going to call a timeout. Looks like 4th down and 16 is what it's going to wind up being. Blytheville calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:50 remaining in the first half. Nettleton leads 7-6, but Blytheville in the red zone of the Raiders. Back in 30 with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis, and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
4:50 remaining in the second quarter here at Raider Field. Nettleton holding on to a 7-6 lead. Blytheville with the ball, however, and it is 4th down and 16 for the Chickasaws. The ball is at the Raider 21-yard line, 22-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, in the gun. He's back to pass. He's under pressure. He's sacked by Jordan Pegram. Jordan Pegram says, I don't think so, Mr. Johnson. Turnover on downs. First down Raiders on a big quarterback sack by Big J Nasty.
And Jay Nasty yet again showing why he is All-State. I'm telling you, no jabroni wins All-State, and Jordan Pegram ain't no jabroni.
I will guarantee you that. I'll go to my grave saying that. Jordan Pegram is not a jabroni. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. There's 4:45 left on the clock. It begins ticking, and the Raiders have going to be starting on their own 31-yard line. Maddox Hampton in the backfield. In motion is Curtis Smith, the playmaker on the far side. The Raiders moving left to right on your radio dial. The Mad Dog. He's going deep for Curtis. Overthrows him.
That was Q Thompson.
Q Thompson. That's right. Q Thompson on the far side. And good coverage there by the defense. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Maddox just put a little bit too much touch on that one and could not connect with Q Thompson as he was not on that speed route.
Well, the sophomore quarterback, Maddox Hampton, he has got a strong throwing arm. He let that one go just a little bit too much. Mad Dog again from the gun, trips up top, trips to his left. Keandre Pope, the running back in the backfield with him. He's going to pass again. It is complete. And fighting hard for the first down is Caleb Tedder. Move the chains. Good throw, good catch. Caleb Tedder, first down Raiders.
And he's shown why he's one of the Nettleton Raiders Player of the Week. I mean, he fights hard on every play, no matter if he's receiving the ball or have to block for some other guy.
Caleb Tedder, the catcher on the baseball team, and he is double tough. I believe that. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. It is the ball on their own 43-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Mad Dog in the backfield. He's going to pass. It is complete to Curtis Smith. Curtis gets across the 50-yard line before he is brought down close to a first down. It's going to be a gain of 9 yards, 2nd down and 1.
That's a good reception by Curtis Smith. I mean, he's a playmaker for a reason, and there he is getting 9 yards on that reception.
2nd down and 1 for the Raiders, 3:35 on the clock. Ball inside Blytheville territory at the Chickasaw 47. They give to the Pope. Pope is brought down in the backfield from behind. It's going to be a loss and a good tackle there by Jalen Hogan. This Blytheville defense, we were told they were for real, and they have lived up to the hype. Good play by Hogan. It's 3rd down and 4 for the Raiders. 3:11 on the clock. Nettleton needs to get this first down. They're letting the clock roll down. They don't want to leave Blytheville, just in case they don't get it. They don't want to leave Blytheville with too much time. Both teams have 1 timeout. Now, Curtis Smith, the quarterback, 3rd down and 4. Smith from the Wildcat. Smith is running left side, has the first down, and is a couple of more on top of it. It's 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Move the chains. Curtis Smith with another big run by the playmaker.
The playmaker making plays like he always does, and there he is just showing off his athletic ability as he gets outside for a great first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Chickasaw 44-yard line. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, back behind center in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. His running back is also to his right. In the backfield with him is Keandre Pope. The Mad Dog gives to the Pope. Runs left side, has some room, has a first down. He's across the 30-yard line, tackled at the 29. 1st and 10 Raiders with 2:04 remaining in the second quarter. Move those chains.
And a great religious run by Pope. I mean, he is the Pope, and the Pope is in the house. Great first down run by the Nettleton Raiders and Keandre Pope.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders. Ball on the Chickasaw 29-yard line. Great to hear the golden tones of Buddy Nichols, the greatest PA guy in Northeast Arkansas history, my favorite PA guy ever, longtime PA guy for Arkansas State University when I was a little boy. I used to love to hear Buddy Nichols call a game. He is the Nettleton Raider PA guy. He is a dandy. 3 receivers to the right for the Raiders. It's 1st and 10 at the 29 of the Chickasaws. They give to number 10, Tyler Craig getting a carry. The sophomore transfer from Jonesboro High School, and he gets his first touch of the year as a running back, and
it's for
no gain on the play. Well, a short gain maybe. It's still going to be called 2nd down and 10.
And just not a lot of working room for Tyler Craig on his first touch, but Raider offense is still looking to score here.
2nd down and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Mad Dog from the gun. And Mad Dog back to pass. It is intended and incomplete. Intended over there for Q Thompson. He made a valiant jumping effort, but unable to come down with the ball. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders.
I was expecting a flag there, but I did not see it. Oh, there was one, just not the one I was expecting.
Going to be holding against Nettleton, I'm afraid.
That's not the flag you want on 3rd down.
Yeah, we were hoping for a pass interference call against the Chickasaws, but instead they called a holding penalty against the Raiders. 54 seconds on the clock. Nettleton up 7-6 here in the 3rd quarter, trying to extend this lead before half. 4 receivers spread out wide right, 1 left. Mad Dog in an empty backfield. He's going to pass. Drop straight back. It's a screen pass. Cortez Smith is folded up immediately as he caught the ball. Let's hope Cortez is all right. Number 5 just made a shoestring loosening tackle over there. It's Travion Anderson. He folded up Cortez, folded up the playmaker, and slammed him down like he was the Undertaker. Cortez lost his helmet, and he's fine. He is high-stepping it over to the sideline. Looks like he may be favoring one of his ankles. The trainer over there to look at Cortez. We cannot afford to lose the playmaker, that's for sure. He sure took a hard lick, and he is getting some attention from the training staff.
There is a flag on the play. I think he's signaling for unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams.
I guess those penalties will offset. Undoubtedly a lot of mouthing going on down there, and the referee's trying to get control of the situation. It's 3rd down and very long for the Raiders. 3rd and 25, 46 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Nettleton leading 7-6. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, looks over to the Raider coaching staff, gets the play. And then the referee having some words with Coach Hampton, and things seem a little bit chippy out there on this home opening Friday night. Now we're ready. 46 seconds on the clock. The Mad Dog from the gun. Ball at the Raider 45-yard line. 3rd and long. Gives to the Pope. The Pope is wrapped up in the backfield. And a loss of about 5. It's going to be 4th down and a country mile for the Raiders. Ball right at midfield.
There is a penalty marker on the play.
There is a flag down. There sure is. And maybe it's face mask against Blytheville, perhaps.
We can hope here.
It's a personal foul face mask. That may be an automatic 1st down. Let's see what the man in the white hat says. Personal foul against the Raiders. They decline that penalty. They take the result of the play, and so it'll be a loss of down and big loss on the play. So the Raiders will punt. 35 seconds on the clock, 20 seconds on the play clock. So we'll let that run down as far as we can as long as we can before the Mad Dog punts it. By the time he punts it, there'll be about 14 seconds for the Chickasaws to work with. Mad Dog gets the punt off. It's a low punt, hits it about the 20-yard line. They filled it. They're going to try to run it. Risky play, and he's got some running room. On the far side, he is brought down at the 40-yard line, so a return of about 15 yards for the Chickasaws, and With 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter, they're going to have time for one play. Take a deep shot down the field maybe.
And that tackle there was brought to you by none other than KG, Colin Gates. I heard it pop up here, and you know it's loud if it's all the way up here in the press box.
Well, Colin Gates is an offensive lineman. He didn't get a chance to make many tackles, and he made the most of his opportunity over there.
I'd say he lit that guy up.
6 seconds remaining in the first half. Blytheville with the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. The Raiders lead this game 7-6. And the Raider defense trots out. Blytheville, one more play, and the play is whistled dead before it could even get started. Blytheville's offense was ready, and Nettleton's defense a little bit tardy getting there. They may have tried to start it too soon. Actually, no flag. It's a timeout for the Raiders. Tell you what, we'll take it with them. 6 seconds. I tell you, honestly, we better keep it right here. That may be one of those 30-second timeouts, and I don't want to risk the good people missing this last play of the second half. So we will just keep it right here. We're in the second quarter, 6 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Nettleton leads Blytheville 7-6. Blytheville scored first in the first quarter as Demarion Wells rushed from 6 yards out to make it 6-0. Jordan Pegram blocked the PAT. Very next play, the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, hit Cortez Smith, 74-yard touchdown pass. Joseph Newhung's PAT was good, and that's the difference in this game, 7-6. Now they are set and ready, and the quarterback is going to pass just one final heave, and it is intercepted on the far sideline. That's Miles Williams who intercepts it. And there's actually 0.8 seconds on the clock. Interception by Miles Williams. Miles Williams has had an interception in every single game this season. Jordan Pegram a little bit slow getting up, and he is walking gingerly. Let's hope that Big J Nasty is okay. Appears to be all right, but he is not really walking like you want to see Jordan Pegram walk. Now he kind of trots off, a little dinged up maybe. Thankfully, he's okay. So it'll be.
Did they not call that an interception?
Actually, they must have called it out of bounds. So it'll be out of bounds. So not an interception actually for Miles Williams. 0.8 seconds on the clock. They're going to have time for one more play. 2nd down and 10. The ball on the 41. Johnson, the quarterback. Boy, he's a good one. This Blytheville team has been very impressive. He's back to pass. Throwing deep, intended for number 1. It's caught on the sideline. A great catch over there by number 1, Levin Reed, but he goes out of bounds, and the clock strikes 0. The Raiders will go into the halftime break with a 7-6 lead. They will be kicking the ball off to Blytheville at the start of the third quarter. Don't you go anywhere, folks. We're going to have the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show when we come back, brought to you by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. If you would like to see their complete inventory, you can do it from the comfort of your easy chair, from the comfort of your house. All you got to do is log on to KavanaughCars.com, and you can see all of the cars and the trucks and the SUVs that the Kavanaugh Auto Group has to offer. So we'll take a 4-minute break. When we come back, we will have the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Our special guest tonight is Nettleton Athletic Director Brian Carter. Don't you go anywhere, folks. Halftime show when we come back. Raiders lead 7-6 at the half. Back with the halftime show after this 4-minute break. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Your medical needs are personal, and the way you manage those needs should be personal as well. The team at Southern Home Healthcare is local, knowledgeable, and courteous, giving you the customized care you and your family deserve. When facing breathing challenges, the on-staff respiratory therapists at Southern Home Healthcare provide support and guidance just for you, and you can sleep better with the help of their CPAP and BiPAP therapy. Plus, treat your strains, sprains, and pain with the help of Southern Home Healthcare's high-quality bracing devices. Go online to southernhomehealthjonesboro.com.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Follow me on a new healthcare journey, full of possibilities. Experience world-class care delivered by friends, family, and neighbors right here in your community, bringing industry-leading technology to you, not the other way around. Your health record, your appointment scheduling, and your medications all in one place, and your lab results delivered the instant they're recorded. Do we look at healthcare differently? Absolutely. Experience the difference and you will too. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century.
You've been told banks with branches don't have the digital capabilities you need. But why not have the best of both worlds? At First National Bank, we have all the online banking tools you could ever need. Plus, if you need something, we have real people in real places near you. Digital, with branches and real people. We know you can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. Check it, snap it, track it, pay it, move it, and ask it anywhere. First National Bank, putting you first, always.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make, every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The home team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to welcome Dr. Asa Schneickel. Dr. Schneickel's an A-State alum and is Northeast Arkansas's only joint revision surgeon, specializing in several forms of joint replacement. He joins the Jonesboro Sports and Orthopedics team with more than 40 years experience in getting you back in the game. So if you have a sports injury, just some nagging aches, or even need help with concussion management, call JOSM at 932-1820 to schedule an appointment. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again, in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
And we welcome you to the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, brought to you by our good friends at Kavanaugh Auto Group. To see their entire selection from their entire inventory from the comfort of your home, just log on to KavanaughCars.com. The Nettleton Raiders lead Blytheville 7-6 here at halftime, and we are joined in the NEA Baptist broadcast booth by Nettleton Athletic Director Brian Carter. Coach Carter, Mr. Carter, thank you for joining us on the halftime show.
Absolutely, Mr. Miller. Thank you for having me. Another great night of Raider football.
Opening night, everything well out there so far?
You know, we're making it. You know, from the logistics side of it. You know, you try to cover up all the blemishes and just get the game in and make sure everybody's happy and getting to the concession stand and getting to enjoy the band and the cheer and the dance now. So it's a good night. Well,
if y'all could see Coach Carter, his hair is sopping wet right now. So he's obviously been out there working in the rain. And thankfully the rain has stopped, and thankfully Brian Carter is with us here on the halftime show, Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Now, Coach, you and I go way back. A lot of people may not realize this, but you're probably my oldest friend in the world. We go back to 1975. Had a great time working with you whenever I did over at the principal. Miss you every day over there. But I want to start the interview like we would always start whenever we work together, And that's not talking about the St. Louis Cardinals. How about the Cardinals?
You know, it's been a great summer already. You know, I do owe you an apology because I was a non-Pull-Host believer.
Yep.
I do owe you one of those. So, you know, he's made the summer great. He's helped carry them. It's been a great, really, you know, since the All-Star break, you can't ask for anything better if you're a Cardinal fan.
Yeah, and let the record state, and I want because this is being recorded. I think we are recording, right, Blake?
I just want to make sure I was, you know, being honest.
That's right, because when the rumors were swirling that Pujols would be coming back, I was just giddy about it. But our athletic director, one Mr. Brian Carter, was like, "Oh, it's a horrible idea. He's washed up. He won't do anything good for the Cardinals." Is that basically how it went?
I believe we've touched on this subject enough, and we need to move forward. I made my apology. He has had a great summer. It's been a joy to watch. You know, hope he gets to 700. You know, hope they make a run in the playoffs, hold off the Brewers and all that stuff. But I was wrong, and you know, I've been at Nettleton now 11 years, and that's the first time it's ever happened. So you know, I was wrong about Pujols being done. You know, every 51-year-old has some life left in them.
That's exactly right. And I guess you're saying that's how old Pujols is. Is that?
I believe that he's older than what has been documented.
We'll just leave that alone right there. We got our halftime guest here is Brian Carter, the athletic director at Arkansas State University. Let's switch gears and talk about Raider athletics. What all's going on with our fall sports, our fall athletes?
Hey, it's it's full go now. You know, we've been in school a month, I guess it is, and from our golf team to our cross-country team. Tennis has been on the road. We've played some home matches. You know, everybody's out participating. Volleyball is in full swing. Won our first game of the year last night.
First conference.
First conference game of the year. It's been, you know, all the new coaches we got have seemed to have acclimated to Raider country and Raider pride, and it's it's been a joy. It's a great time.
It is, and a great time. If you're watching on the live stream, you're seeing the Raider band out there, and man, we can't say enough about how hard these kids work under the tutelage of Peggy Jeffries. And
absolutely.
And what a great job they do for us.
Absolutely. Love Miss Jeffries. She did a great job while I was a principal. She does a great job with our kids. You know, they're well prepared, sound great as always, act tremendous in the hallways, in the classroom. Just a great example of what Raiders are.
Brian Carter, our guest on the halftime show, brought to you by Kavanaugh Auto Group. This Raider football team has faced a tough non-conference schedule so far, and we're 2-0 going into this game against this Blytheville team who's proven to be extremely tough. What's your impression about this football team so far?
You know, we're young. Got a lot of guys that didn't play a lot of minutes last year. They're learning every Friday night. They're learning every day in practice. You know, I talked to the coaches you know, through the spring and through the summer. They were really excited about what they were bringing to the weight room, to the practices. Felt like, you know, there may be some growing pains, and, you know, we see that from time to time. But, you know, we're an explosive group. We're going to get better every day. I'm impressed with tonight. Blytheville is much improved, and it's it's a hard-fought football game right now. Long second quarter. Like to see us, chew up some of that clock and establish some things that I think that we can find in the second half. But, you know, it's been a joy to watch. 2-0. Can't get any better than that. And we need to have a strong second half.
That's right. And we didn't play cupcakes the first 2
Absolutely
weeks. Mountain Home, a 6A team, and Coach Aries really got the Bomber squad playing good. And Pocahontas, man, that's just always a dogfight whenever we go there. And I think we're very fortunate to be 2-0 right now.
Absolutely. You know, Pocahontas is a good football team. They'll be a hard out in that 4A conference that they're in. Got a couple outstanding backs. Mountain Home, just a big school. I mean, anytime you go up in classification, whether that school has a lot of tradition or a lot of wins or not, you're stepping up in class when you're talking about numbers, and football's a numbers sport. And Mountain Home is always a tough out for us, and they play us very difficult. You know, they're very physical. So, you know, to go on the road and win that game with a young team, first game of the year, week 0, was a big win. And then you go to Pocahontas on the road again and do the same thing. So I think all these victories and hopefully, you know, a second half here lead us into good things with a week off heading into conference.
Let's talk about tonight's game, Coach. Blytheville, last year we just went on the road and whipped them 35-0. Mercy ruled them. But this is a much improved Blytheville team, and they're giving us all that we want as we just lead them by 1 point here at the half.
Absolutely, much improved. The first thing is our football team last year was an outstanding football team.
Yes.
You know, those guys are gone. Played a lot of seniors. Again, back to why we have so many, young, fresh faces that are playing this year. Blytheville's much improved. They're very athletic. They've hurt themselves with a couple plays here and there. But, I feel like that, we really grew after that first couple drives. The speed of the game has picked up. It's what you're going to see in the 5A. Our guys have adjusted, made some great plays. We're moving the football. Got to stick it in the end zone, keep playing good defense, and we're going to be fine in the second half.
Coach Brian Carter, Mr. Brian Carter. Do they call you Coach now since you're the athletic director?
I'm Coach again, finally.
Coach again. Okay, excellent. That makes more sense
Absolutely.
to me.
It does to me, too.
Coach Carter, our guest, the athletic director here at Nettleton. And a couple of weeks ago, we had your predecessor on the halftime show. Coach Dover joined us and at Mountain Home. And I asked him about Raider football through the years. I asked him, in his opinion, who was the greatest Raider quarterback of all time. Being a Class 89 guy, I thought the answer would be obvious and easy. He actually gave me 4 instead of 1. He kind of said, let me give you a Mount Rushmore. Here's the 4 people that he named. Gene Bradley.
Number 1.
Number 1. Andy Shatley.
Good spot at 2.
Josh Allison. Cameron Scarlett. He said he believes Cameron belongs in that upper echelon, as Marty would say, upper echelon of Raider quarterbacks. First of all, what do you think about those 4? And number 2, is your feelings just a little bit hurt that he didn't say Brian Carter?
Absolutely, my feelings are not hurt. I do not belong in that list. A lot of guys that have played quarterback, in the time that Coach Dover was here for 50 years, could have, can't make that list. So, 4 outstanding guys, 4 outstanding athletes. Gene Bradley going to the NFL, it would be hard to argue with him and his success on, at Arkansas State. So, to be mentioned as a Raider football player, to be proud of your home, that's enough for me. But those 4 guys are dang good.
No doubt about it. You were dang good too. I want to say that All-State selection, 1988, 4 teams in school history have been undefeated, and you were the quarterback for one of those 4, the 87 Raiders, which would have been your junior year. And looking out there on the field, it looks different now. There's turf, and it's beautiful. On a rainy night like tonight, it would be kind of messy looking back in the 80s. But you and I both got a lot of good memories out there. On
absolutely. Back when the lights were in front of the stadium or in front of the stands.
That sure were.
And, we had the buses parked right behind us. It was – it's different. Nettleton's grown, Jonesboro's grown. It's a great place, to raise a family here in Northeast Arkansas. It's a great place to send your kids to school. Very proud to be here. Very proud to say both my kids have graduated from here. Cade Carter of that Mount Rushmore, he is my favorite.
Yes.
Nettleton quarterback. So, it's a great place, but it has changed. It's a beautiful facility. We got great facilities from our kindergarten all the way through our high school athletic facilities, much improved through the years. We know we got some work to do in the gym. We got some places that we need to improve. We need to address. Very excited to announce at this next school board meeting, we should be looking at some spring sport dressing facilities that'll be built right there by the girls softball press box. We're excited about that. We know we've got to expand and bring some dressing facilities to our spring sports, specifically to our female sports. So we're excited to be breaking ground on that very soon. Lots of good things happening at Nettleton.
No doubt about it. One thing I noticed, Coach, is a bleacher expansion.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, our football team's been very good, and very good football teams have big crowds, and we've been experiencing that since Coach Hampton got here. And our teams have gotten very competitive, which has brought big crowds out as the city's grown. We've outgrown our facilities, so we made a grandstand or a bandstand expansion. Ms. Jeffers was instrumental in drawing up the dimensions and what we needed. Created us a bigger atmosphere for our student section. So we're real proud of being able to expand and say, hey, when people come out, we're gonna take care of them. And we got a lot of volunteers that do a lot of work around this place. It's helped our concession stands. It's opened up some areas. So we're just proud to say that we got big crowds and people are supporting Raider football.
Love it, absolutely love it, Coach Brian Carter. One more question for you, Coach, before I let you go. I know you got other things to attend to. Appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule to be with us on the halftime show. But another question I asked Coach Dover, and I would love to get your opinion on. I asked him, what do you think is the greatest team in Raider history? He kind of punted. He didn't really want to say. He listed a few, but do you have an opinion on that? Well, and let's start with this. How would last year's team stack up against some of the great teams in the past, and who do you think is the best ever?
things have changed so much at Nettleton. Things have changed so much in Northeast Arkansas. Nettleton has grown from a 2A school to a 5A school. There was good teams that didn't go undefeated. There was good teams that made the playoffs with that bunch in in 85, 86, in that time period there with Mark Walton and Perry Darby and those guys. Those teams in the 90s that were facing those outstanding Osceola teams. And Tangum, good football teams. One lost to Lone Oak, who became a state champion. Last year's team. A lot like our 87, 88 team, senior dominated, the outstanding, Mount Rushmore quarterback in Cameron Scarlett. They could have held their own in any era. The size of school just makes it to where, it's really apples and oranges. We love Nettleton football. Last year's team was an outstanding team. We've seen some really good teams under Coach Hampton. The team with
Derek Lawson.
Lawson. I'm talking about Henry at quarterback just 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes, absolutely.
That team that went 3 rounds in and got a hold of PA. Yeah, we know what outstanding team. No, not undefeated, but a team that probably would go under the radar. That was a very physical, fast, big play with Will Joyner type team. So just so many good teams. So many. I can see so many faces. From growing up. Like I said, just watching my uncles play here. Heard the stories about my dad playing here.
Yep.
It's just a different school, but in their era or in Nettleton within their conferences, we're always competitive within our conference, and that's what I'll say. Now that we're a big school, it would be hard for a AA Nettleton team from '88 to play with this team. That's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
But for that time of that size, we were pretty good run there for 4, 5, 6 year period.
Glad you mentioned your dad. He was on the very first team ever to play here, 65. He was a offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman
for that team.
An undersized, slow linebacker.
For sure. You can bet he gave it everything he had, and he wound up being probably the greatest YMCA flag football coach of all time.
Well, it was a strong staff with Jason Laster and my Uncle Tim.
That's right. That's 3 Raider legends right there.
Absolutely. Pretty sure Jason graduated.
I'm sure he did. He probably had a little help from some kind teachers who maybe were ready for him to get out.
What a blast from class. Jason was a heck of a man.
Yeah, we were raised by some good men.
Absolutely.
And around some good people, for sure. Coach, I sure appreciate you taking time to be with us. The Raiders are leading 7-6, and we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Carter, let him go out and take care of business. But it's been always great to catch up with you, my friend.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
You betcha. We'll take a 3-minute break, and when we come back, we will have the second half for you, Raider football, on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383. What a horrible call! What's the matter with you, ref? You seriously need some glasses.
Honey, that's the mascot.
Oh, guess I need glasses too.
Elite Eye Care can help fans and officials alike. 1000 Windover Road in Jonesboro and 1515 West Kings Highway in Paragould. Schedule today at EliteEyeCareAndOptical.com or call 972-6040. That's 972-6040. Elite Eye Care. Your vision is our focus.
It's a mix and match special now at all Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, salad, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. Only at your Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations.
The Glenn Sane family of dealerships salutes all of our first responders, the heroes who serve our local communities and our country. As a token of our appreciation, the Glenn Sane family will host First Responder Appreciation Day, Monday, September 12th. From 11 until 1, Glenn Sane will have free lunch for all area first responders, plus a chance to win some cool prizes. That's this Monday, September 12th, from 11 until 1 at the Glenn Sane locations in Paragould, Kennett, and Rector. Glenn Sane, God bless our troops, and God bless our first responders.
Farmers and Merchants Bank announces the lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Paragould and Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
And we welcome you back to the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show here at Raider Field. Craig Miller and Jacob Linderman coming at you live from the NEA Baptist broadcast position at Raider Field. Get better with Baptist, and we want to say big thanks to Kavanaugh Auto Group. If you want to see their complete inventory from the comfort of your home, all you got to do is go to CavanaughCars.com. At the half, the score is Nettleton 7, Blytheville 6. Let's sum up this game and give you some stats. Blytheville actually scored first with 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and this game has been a defensive battle, but the Chickasaw offense marched 80 yards, and they punched the ball in on a Wells, let me give you his first name, Demarion Wells, 6-yard run, made the score 6-0. The PAT attempt, the kick was blocked by Jordan Pegram. Nettleton, on the very next play, with 12 seconds remaining, they scored a touchdown on a 74-yard touchdown pass from the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, to Cortez Smith. That made the score 6-6. Joseph Newhung nailed the PAT, as he's done all year long. He has had a heck of a season. Joseph Newhung made the score 7-6, and neither team scored in the second quarter. That is the difference in the game right now, that Joseph Newhung PAT and Jordan Pegram blocking the PAT. Individual stats, the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, is 3 for 7 passing for 81 yards. Cortez Smith, he is a dual threat. He's got 17 rushing yards, 75 receiving yards, and Keandre Pope has 32 rushing yards, and that is the stats brought to you by Jeff McMillan, the statistician for us. And we're ready. The song on the public address system is "We Ready," and we are ready for the second half as Antonio Alvarez on to kick off for the Raiders. And this Blytheville team has much improved, as Coach Carter has said in the halftime interview. A much improved team. Antonio boots it deep, lands on the 20-yard line. It's a live ball. It's loose. The Raiders seem to have recovered. The Raiders have recovered the ball. Nettleton recovers the ball at about the 21-yard line. I believe it was Cortez Smith. Did you see who got that? Cortez Smith, I believe, who recovered it. And so the Raiders in business as Blytheville let the ball just bounce around. They did try to recover it, but it was a little bit too late. The Raiders pounced on the loose ball, and the Raiders, big break, big special teams play there.
And this is the second week in a row we see the blunder, but now it's from the opposite team. The Raiders made the same mistake, and now the Raiders are looking to capitalize here.
Mad Dog in with a loaded backfield. One running back to his left, that's Tedder, and Pope to his right. He gives to the Pope. Pope runs off the left side, falls down at about the 17-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders.
And a great run by Keandre Pope. I guess the turf monster came up and grabbed him there because it looked like no defender around to bring him down.
Gain of 4 for the Pope. 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders. They are in the red zone. The ball is at the 17-yard line of the Chickasaws. Cortez Smith in the gun. In motion is Q Thompson. Curtin, the play is whistled dead. It's going to be a false start against the Raiders. Boy, that's something that just killed us last week against Pocahontas. It was false start after false start after false start, and boy, it sure looks like that's another one. And it is against the Raiders. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 for Nettleton.
That penalty was detrimental last week and almost could have cost us the game, as we keep getting called back and called back.
Penalties will bite you for sure. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, back to work from the gun. The Pope to his right. Heavy on the right side. Tedder, A.D. Blackburn, Garrett Campbell, Kobe Miller on the right side of the line. Let's see if they run that way. They pass instead, intended for Blackburn, and it's incomplete. The pass was a little bit low. He would have had to have made a shoestring catch and got hands on it, but unable to pull it in. And so it's going to be 3rd down and 11 for the Raiders on the 22-yard line of the Chickasaws.
Not a bad pass there by Maddox Hampton, just a little too low and out of the reach of a tall guy like a Darian Blackburn.
Brings up 3rd down. The Raiders have 3 receivers spread out wide right, 1 up top. Let's see if he don't try to hit Q. He's going to run left. Mad Dog runs and stumbles down. Gain of a couple. He's going to be marked down at the 20-yard line. That turf is wet. It looks like the Mad Dog slipped. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Raiders from the Chickasaw 20-yard line.
And it looks like the turf monster has claimed the second victim of this second half. First Maddox Hampton, and now first Keandre Pope, and now Maddox Hampton.
Turf monster is angry when he gets wet. 4th down and 9 for the Raiders. Maddox is in an empty backfield. We got 3 receivers spread to the right, 2 to the left. Looks like the Raiders going to be passing on 4th and 9. Mad Dog drops straight back. Under pressure, he's running for his life to the right. Lets go of it and intended for Pope. Pope is shoved, but no call. Shoved in the back, so it's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Raiders squander an excellent opportunity there. Turnover on downs, it'll be Blytheville ball.
And just that play was out of reach of Keandre Pope, and Raiders were hoping for a great touchdown there, just came up short by an overthrown ball.
So the Chickasaws will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20, and the Raider defensive unit taking the field. Jamarcus Johnson wears number 60 in honor of Big Larry James from the class of '89. Johnson, the quarterback for the Chickasaws. He gives to Brown. Brown makes a cut. There's a loose ball. There's a loose ball on the field. Big Jordan Pegram picks it up for the Raiders, advances it to the 20. 1st down, Raiders. Did not see who knocked the ball loose. Jordan Pegram comes up with it, and Big J Nasty advanced it to the 20. 1st and 10, Raiders.
And there it is, a forced fumble. We forced 6 in the last 2 games, and at this rate, we're going to force maybe another one, I hope. And that just wet ball means less grip, and they punched it out. Big J Nasty takes it and gets a great amount of yardage, and we're back where we were on that last drive.
So the Raiders, they fielded the live ball kick. That was one big break this half. Another big break right there. Let's see if they can capitalize this time. Maddox Hampton back to work. He's in the shotgun. He's got Keandre Pope on his right hip. He's passing. The pass is complete to Cortez Smith. Down to the 10-yard line, 11-yard line. Looks like it's going to be 1st down yardage, and he just got hammered there, but held on to the ball. Good throw, good catch by the playmaker, and the Raiders are in business. 1st and 10 on the Chickasaw 11. Maddox Hampton from the gun. Keandre Pope on his right hip. Q Thompson in motion. Gives to the Pope. Bounces to the left. And he is brought down near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.
And just not a lot of working room there. This Chickasaw defense comes down hard, and they do it almost every play. We were warned they were going to be a tough defense, and they proved that time after time.
2nd down and 9. Ball on the 10-yard line. Would be a 27-yard field goal from right here. I don't mean to be thinking negatively. Let's score a touchdown, but just in case we can't advance it anymore against this Blytheville defense, Joseph Newhung definitely has a leg to kick a field goal. And there is a dead ball penalty called against the Raiders. It's false start against Nettleton, illegal procedure. So it'll be first down and 15 for the Raiders. Ball on the 15-yard line. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, with Keandre Pope in the backfield with him. He gives jet sweep. Q Thompson looking for the edge right side. He finds it, and he's shoved out of bounds. Boy, he's tackled hard out of bounds. Let's see if there's a little. I thought there might be a flag, as he was 5 yards out of bounds whenever he was slammed to the turf there. A gain of 5 on the jet sweep, maybe a gain of 6. It's going to be second down and 9 for the Raiders. The ball is at about the 10-yard line of the Chickasaws.
That's a good run by Q Thompson. He found the outside edge and got good 5-yard gain by Raider Brocken.
See if the Raiders keep it on the ground here. If they try to take a shot into the end zone, it's one receiver to the right, Q Thompson. Everybody else is jam-packed in. Keandre Pope in the backfield to the left of the Mad Dog. The pass is to the Pope. The Pope cuts back to the right. He is hit hard at about the 7-yard line, thrown backwards. They're going to give him to the 8-yard line forward progress, and that's where it's going to be third down for the Raiders. It's going to be third down and 7.
That was a good pass by Maddox Hampton, just taking the short pass, and not a lot of yardage, but not a lot of yardage is not a bad thing.
Third and 7 for the Raiders. Looks like Curtis Smith will be the quarterback behind center. The Raiders, they interchange their quarterbacks often on the same series of downs. Third down and 7. Curtis gets the call from the Wildcat formation. He's got a couple, 3 receivers to his right. He's running to his right, looking to throw. It is almost intercepted, incomplete, intended for the Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, knocked away there by Blytheville's number 24. That's Derek King. Very nice play, and it's going to bring up fourth down and 7 for the Raiders. Ball is on the 8-yard line. They're going to kick a field goal. It's going to be a 25-yard attempt. Joseph Newhung out to try a 25-yard field goal attempt. The holder is Tedder, Caleb Tedder. Pegram, the deep snapper. The hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Joseph Newhung with a 25-yard field goal and extends the Raiders' lead to 10-6.
And that's a good kick by Joseph Newhung. Joseph has quite the leg, as you can see, and that ball had quite the distance. That could have went a couple yards back if we needed to. Joseph Newhung showing he can be the guy you need to rely on if a short fourth down in Raider territory.
Yeah, he had plenty of leg for sure. 25-yard field goal, and like you said, Jacob, I believe that could have been good for 30, 35-yard field goal right there. He laid the leg to that ball, and the Raiders have a 10-6 lead with 8:12 remaining in the third quarter. We'll keep it right here as we don't want you to miss any of the action. Antonio Alvarez is on to kick off. Back deep for Blytheville is number 11, Tylen Walker. Antonio sets the ball on the tee. And the Raiders, with 8:12 remaining in the third quarter, have a 4-point lead over Blytheville. Kick is angled to the right sideline, and it is caught on his knee. The ball is caught at the 30-yard line by number 1, Levin Reed. I don't think it was a fair catch. I think he was just on his knee whenever he caught the ball. In any event, the Chickasaws will take over first and 10 on their own 30. So the Raider defense, who caused a turnover the last play they were out on the field, they go back to work against this potent Chickasaw offense. I've been very impressed with this Blytheville team. They may be the best team that we've seen so far this year. Up the middle, the run, and Tyler Craig and Jamarcus Johnson, Cam Phillips in on the stop. Also Jamie Morris. They did get a pretty good little push. It's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Chickasaws.
And the Blytheville running backs have been physical all game, and they prove that they're a tough team to stop.
Now, let me tell you something. The Chickasaws have a tremendous tradition. They've always had good football teams at Blytheville. You can bet. They may be down one year, but they're going to bounce back. And, boy, they got a good team here. Up the middle, Brown. He is tackled by Jamarcus Johnson, number 60. Wears it in honor of Big Larry James. He falls forward, though, for a positive gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for 3rd and 3, Buddy Nichols says. 3rd and 3 for the Chickasaws.
And another good run by the Chickasaws. They are physical runners, and they prove it every play.
Johnson, the quarterback. Brown, the running back. 1 receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. 3rd down and 3. Raider Nation coming alive in the stands. A lot of noise. Student crowd. Boy, it's a good student crowd tonight, student section. They are making some noise as well. Right side, and it looks like he's got the 1st down across the 40. Brown on the carry. A gain of about 4. 1st down Chickasaws. They will move the sticks. 6:46 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Nettleton up 10-6.
And yet again, another physical run by Timothy Brown, but he was met by a plethora of Raiders, and just they came down hard, but he already had the 1st down by the time they were there.
Did you say plethora?
We're learning words in NTV, Mr. Miller.
That's a Nettleton education for you right there. You pick up good words like plethora. I learned it from the Three Amigos. The play is whistled dead before it could even get started. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be false start against Chickasaws. Illegal procedure. Illegal formation, perhaps. Or it could have been traveling. All of those are the same thing. But it is a 5-yard penalty against the Blytheville team. They're wearing their white uniforms, Nettleton in all black. 6:20 to play in the 3rd quarter. Nettleton up 10-6. Johnson and Brown in the backfield for the Chickasaws. Much improved Blytheville team. They're going to pass. Over the middle, it is incomplete. Incomplete. Intended for number 1, Reed, but it was, he caught it, but he trapped it. It bounced, and he picked it up on the bounce. So it'll be 2nd down and 15.
And that was a good pass by Johnson. Just did not get hauled in. It was great coverage by that Raider defense.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15 for Blytheville. Johnson from the gun. He's going to pass again. Right side, it is a nice catch, a jumping catch there by number 11, Tylen Walker. Makes the grab right at the 1st down marker. Gain of 15. 1st down Chickasaws. They got some athletes.
They do, and after that catch, he got brought down. The wood was laid on him by the carpenter, just not in time or not enough to get the ball popped out.
So 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws. They're marching with 5:43 remaining in the 3rd quarter. They have proven this game they can run the ball effectively, they can throw the ball effectively. Johnson, the quarterback, from the gun, gives to the running back right up the middle, and he is hit, first of all, by Caden Newsom, battling his way forward and fights for 3 yards. And let me tell you something, that was a hard fight, 3 yards.
It sure was, and it looks like now things might be getting chippy down there, and we do not want that on Raider Nation.
Yeah, a little bit contentious down there for sure. And 2nd down and 7 for the Chickasaws. 5:03 on the clock. It is running. Raiders lead 10-6. See the full moon peeking out from behind the clouds. It's a beautiful night here at Nettleton. 78 degrees. A little bit humid, but the air conditioning feels good here in the NEA Baptist broadcast booth. Get better with Baptist. 2nd down and 7 for the Chickasaws, and the play is whistled dead. And good thing for Johnson it was, because Big J Nasty was right in his grill as the referee indicates a false start against Blytheville. They will back it up. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 for the Chickasaws. The ball is at the 49-yard line of Blytheville. 2nd down and 12. Johnson, the quarterback, in the shotgun, standing on the beautiful oval end in the middle of the turf. He's rolling to his right. Pass is complete, and they have a 1st down. Tackled out of bounds by Cohen Liggins, but not before they get a 1st down. I'll get you that young man's name. I believe, is that 99? 99. That's
John Tavian Bruin.
John Tavian Bruin. Nice throw, nice catch, and great run after the catch. And the Chickasaws move the chains once again. 1st and 10 Blytheville. The ball on the Nettleton 35-yard line. They give to Brown, running left side. He is brought down by Jordan Pegram, but not before he gains about 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 3.
And this Blytheville team is showing that they're physical runners.
They are.
Man, they're tough to bring down.
Yeah, they are. That's Jordan Pegram able to do so, but not before he gains 7 yards. They're very physical team. A lot of respect for Coach Fisher. He's done a great job of turning this program around. Used to be the coach, became the athletic director. Now he's back at the coach. As the coach, he give to the running back, running right side, and he is brought down by Jamarcus Johnson. Gain of 3. Gain of 2, actually. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Chickasaws. Ball on the Raider 27-yard line. 3rd and 1. Sirens blaring here over the loudspeaker. Coach Matt Ragsdale, he does a good job with the sound. Screen pass over in the right flats to number 5. He's got the 1st down. He's still on his feet. Wrestled out of bounds by Miles Williams. He's marked down at the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Chickasaws at the Raider 19.
And these Chickasaws are just showing that they're tough to bring down. That took them a lot of wrestling to get him down on that sideline.
.303 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Nettleton leading 10-6. First down and 10 for Blytheville. Johnson gives to the running back up the middle. He's got running room. He's across the 10, the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Wells. Touchdown, Blytheville.
And yet again, another good physical touchdown run by Wells. Proves again he's a tough guy to bring down. He is just a physical unit as he stands at 5'10", 225 pounds. That's always going to be a tough guy to bring down. And it looks like we have an injured player on the field.
So the score is now 12-10. And it's an injured Chickasaw on the far side. Let's hope that whoever that is, that young man is okay. With 2:39 remaining in the 3rd quarter, Blytheville takes a 12-10 lead over the Raiders. Blytheville scored first in the 1st quarter. In the waning seconds of the 1st quarter, they scored a touchdown on that same young man. There's that man again, Damarian Wells. His 2nd touchdown of the game. He just scored. The first one came in the 1st quarter, made it 6-0. Nettleton took the lead on the very next play. They held the lead until 2:39 here in the 3rd quarter, as Blytheville just has taken a 12-10 lead. And the young man they're working on him on the Nettleton goal line, far side. We appreciate St. Bernard Sports Medicine, Nick, our trainer, and that's Wells they're actually working on, a young man that scored the touchdown. So let's hope that he's all right. And he is walking off the field on his own power. Gets a high five from his coach, and he is all right. That's good news. Glad that he is all right. And now Blytheville, they're up by 2. Let's see if they're going to go for 2 or try to kick the point after. And now they make the decision, and it looks like they may be going for, actually now they're going to kick. The kicking team is on the field, and they bring out the kicking platform, and they're going to try to kick the PAT. This would put the Chickasaws up by 3 if good. The kick is low. The kick is good, however. The PAT is good. With 2:39 remaining in the third quarter, your score is now Blytheville 13, Nettleton 10. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Community Bank believes that community is everything. Our promise to stand by our customers is important in the good times, but even more important in the hard times too. As economic recovery begins, we want you to know that we are here for you. We will keep loaning money, financing homes, helping small business, and supporting this community. Banking local is more important than ever. We invite you to make the switch to First Community Bank, your local community bank.
First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Offer of credit subject to credit approval.
We welcome you back to Nettleton. Home opener. 2:39 remaining in the third quarter. Blytheville has just taken a 13-10 lead over the Raiders. Demarion Wells with 2 touchdowns for Blytheville. Nettleton scored on a 74-yard touchdown pass from the Mad Dog to Curtis Smith and a Joseph Newhung field goal. Newhung also kicked the PAT. Blytheville on to kick off. It's like Q Thompson and Keandre Pope back deep for the Raiders. The kick is to Q Thompson. Fields it at the 15-yard line, and here comes Q. Has some room. The 40. He's at the 50. Cuts back at the 40. He is tackled down. A heck of a return by Q Thompson. He gets it all the way down to the 33-yard line. That's a 17. I can't do the math. That is a long return by Q Thompson. The Raiders with excellent field position. Do you see any flags?
I do see one down there on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's holding against the Raiders. So that's gonna negate that excellent return by Q Thompson. Boy, I like the way he ran that ball. So a holding call against the Raiders on the return instead of 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line of Blytheville. It is going to be all the way back to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 20. Boy, that's a costly penalty right there. That's about a 60-yard penalty is what it's the difference in that.
And the Raider fans weren't happy about that, Mr. Miller.
Now the Raider faithful not happy at all. Mr. Miller not happy. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. The Mad Dog, Maddox Sampson. He gives the ball to the Pope. The Pope is brought down after a short gain. And when I say a short gain, I mean maybe a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.
And the Pope might be down. And here comes the trainers.
Yeah, the Pope is down, so Pope is injured, and let's hope that it's nothing major. Maybe a cramp. Let's hope that that's all that it is. It is a humid night out there. Our backup running back is Kylan Shelton. Kylan is not playing tonight. He's under the weather. And, boy, we miss him defensively and offensively as well, as he is an outstanding backup running back for the Pope. Our backup running back tonight is Tyler Craig, a sophomore who's actually has gotten a start at linebacker this year, but he is our backup running back. I was talking to Coach Hampton earlier, and it does look like the Pope is just cramping the way they're dealing with him out there. Talking with Coach Hampton earlier in the week, and he said that Tyler Craig, who came over to us from Jonesboro, said his preferred position is running back. But obviously we needed him more at linebacker. We're pretty set at running back. But now then with Pope coming out and Shelton down, it's I believe it's going to be Tyler Craig who's going to be the running back for the Raiders. Let's see. Yep, Craig is the running back. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, in the backfield in the gun. 2nd down and 9. Ball on the Raider 21-yard line. Mad Dog, back to pass. Looking deep. Has a man. Cortez Smith is complete. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. It's a race to the end zone. He is tackled out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Another big completion from the Mad Dog to Cortez Smith. 1st down and goal to go for the Raiders.
The playmaker is no joke. I mean, that was a beautiful pass. He takes it from this right side of the field all the way to the left side of the field and gets within the 5 for the Nettleton Raiders. What a play.
1st down and goal to go from the 5. You're right. 1st and goal to go from the 5. 1:50 to play in the 3rd quarter. And let's punch this thing in. The Raiders have had the ball in the red zone 2 times in this quarter, and they've only got 3 points to show for it. In motion is Tedder and Jordan Pegram out there on that heavy left side. Cortez Smith, the quarterback, from the Wildcat. Cortez running right up the middle. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Cortez Smith.
And who else but Cortez Smith to cap off the drive after a beautiful reception off of a great pass from the Mad Dog Maddox Hampton. Cortez Smith punches it in from the 5-yard line, and that makes the score 16-13 as Joseph Newhung and the PAT crew comes on to take the extra point.
Big play there by the playmaker, Cortez Smith. His 2nd touchdown of the night, and it gives Nettleton the lead again, 15-13. Joseph Newhung out for the PAT. The hold is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Joseph Newhung has been money this season, and he makes it a 16-13 game with 1:28 to play in the 3rd quarter. Something tells me this thing may go back and forth the rest of the way. 30-second break. When we come back, more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your medical needs are personal, and the way you manage those needs should be personal as well. The team at Southern Home Healthcare is local, knowledgeable, and courteous, giving you the customized care you and your family deserve. When facing breathing challenges, the on-staff respiratory therapists at Southern Home Healthcare provide support and guidance just for you, and you can sleep better with the help of their CPAP and BiPAP therapy. Plus, treat your strains, sprains, and pain with the help of Southern Home Healthcare's high-quality bracing devices. Go online to southernhomehealthjonesboro.com.
We welcome you back to Raider Field, where we just witnessed the Raiders take the lead 16-13 with 1:28 in the 3rd quarter. That's the Domino's Pizza delivery of the game, brought to you by Domino's Pizza. You can make game night even better by ordering online at Domino's.com or from the Domino's app. We appreciate Domino's Pizza bringing Raider football to you. Opening night here at Raider Field, Nettleton with a 16-13 lead, 1:28 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Against a very tough, traditional type Blytheville team. And as we said in the pregame show, Blytheville has gotten the best of the Raiders in this rivalry. Ball is fumbled, kickoff is fumbled, picked back up by Blytheville, and boy, he is hammered over there by the playmaker. He knocks him out of bounds. He gets up, good job there by number 22. He gets up and tells Cortez, hey, nice hit, that's football. 22 is Ingram Battles. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws from their own 27-yard line. Referee showing off a strong arm right there. He just threw that ball about 40 yards to the Raiders sideline. Chickasaws ready to go back to work. Johnson from the gun. They're on the far right hash. One receiver spread out. Actually, 2 receivers spread out to the right, 1 to the left. They're so far away it's hard for me to see with these 51-year-old eyes. Johnson to pass. It is complete over the middle to number 1 across midfield into Raider territory. He's still on his feet at the 30. He does not want to go down. It was like a game of field smear out there as he just carried a pile of black jerseys all the way to about the 35-yard line. 1st down Chickasaws, and this Blytheville team ain't quitting.
And that's the truth, Mr. Miller. We've said it all night. They're physical runners, and he took a couple of Raiders on his back and carried them, quite literally.
Yeah, that's Levin Reed, the receiver. Man, great play there by Reed. 1st and 10, Chickasaws. Johnson from the gun. It's a low snap. It's on the ground, and he just falls down to keep from being hammered by Jordan Pegram. It's going to be a loss of 5, 2nd down and 15. I'd like to see another couple of 3 snaps just like that one. Might be the easiest way to stop this Blytheville offense. They have shown that they can throw the ball. They have shown that they can run the ball. Coach Carter talked about Pocahontas being a tough out in the 4A. Let me tell you something. This team right here is going to be a tough out in the 4A as well. Back to pass is Johnson. He's going deep, far sideline. It's complete, but boy, there was a lot of bumping over there. I thought it might have been offensive pass interference, but they do not call it. It's going to be 1st down and goal to go for the Chickasaws inside the 5-yard line. And granted, that's Walker on the reception. Granted, I do see this game through black and gold colored glasses, but it sure looked like that receiver he pushed off before he made the catch. Less than 30 seconds to play in the 1st quarter. 1st down and goal to go on the 4-yard line. It's going to be a timeout on the field, I believe. Actually, they're stopping and giving some instructions to the scoreboard operator. Tell them to put 25 seconds on the clock. So 25 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Nettleton up 17-13. But Blytheville threatening. Again, they give to Wells. Boy, he runs hard, and he is tackled short of the goal line. It's going to be a gain of a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd down and goal to go from the 3.
And that's a good stop by that Raider defense. I mean, Wells has ran all over us in this red zone, and I'm glad to see the Raider defense put a stop to Wells.
And that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We're heading to the 4th quarter with Blytheville knocking on the door. However, Nettleton leads this game 17-13. Back in 30 seconds with the 4th quarter. Don't you go anywhere, folks. We got ourselves a dandy at Nettleton tonight. Back in 30 with the 4th quarter. You've tuned in to Nettleton Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go.
And we welcome you to Raider Field, where Nettleton leads the Blytheville Chickasaws 17-13 as the 4th quarter is just now getting started. However, Blytheville has the ball, 1st down and goal to go on the Raider 4-yard line. Nettleton outscored Blytheville 7-6 in the 1st quarter. It was scoreless in the 2nd quarter. Nettleton outscored the Chickasaws 10-7 in the 3rd quarter, and here we are at the start of the 4th quarter with the score 17-13. However, Chickasaws with the ball, 1st and goal on the Raider 4-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, Brown in the backfield with him. He gives to Brown right up the middle. He runs, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Blytheville.
And Blytheville yet again proving physical runs have been what Blytheville does, and they've done that all night. And that one right up the middle, he takes it for a score. And I think this Blytheville offense might be staying on the field and going for 2. Interesting call here. And the Blytheville offense, they are going for 2.
Yeah, looks like they're going for 2 with a 19-17 lead. They going to try to make it to where I guess a field goal will not tie it. They give to Brown. He reverses direction. He's battling his way. The Raider defense is trying to stop him. He is stopped short of the goal line. So the Raider defense, great job over there by the interior line. Cohen Liggins also in on the stop. The murder man, Cam Phillips. So the Raiders stop the Chickasaws 2-point conversion attempt, no good. 11:55 remaining in the game. The score is now Blytheville 19, Nettleton 17. Back in 30 with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Healthcare journey, full of possibilities. Experience world-class care delivered by friends, family, and neighbors right here in your community, bringing industry-leading technology to you, not the other way around. Your health record, your appointment scheduling, and your medications all in one place, and your lab results delivered the instant they're recorded. Do we look at healthcare differently? Absolutely. Experience the difference, and you will too. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century.
Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. 11:55 remaining in this game. Blytheville has a 19-17 lead over the Raiders. Blytheville to kick off. They kick it deep. The Pope, Keandre Pope, fields it, and he is tackled at the 26-yard line. So the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 on the 26. After that last return by Q Thompson, I think Blytheville pretty wise trying to keep it away from number 13. Q looked awfully good on that return.
He sure did. It was quite the return.
So the Raiders down by 2 with 11:48 to play, 19-17 the score. The Mad Dog, Maddox Sampton, in the gun. In the backfield with him is Cortez Smith and Keandre Pope. 2 receivers spread to the left. Now Cortez goes in motion. Gives to the Pope, running up the middle. The Pope has a first down, a gain of about 11 on the play, running off the right side, off right tackle. First down Raiders.
And that's great blocking by that offensive line. We say it all the time because we really mean it. That offensive line is good.
Garrett Campbell, Kobe Miller, Zach Davis over there as well. Good job by the offensive line. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and that's a good play to start this series. The Mad Dog, the Pope in the backfield with him. Trips right. 3 receivers spread out to the right. The ball is on the Raider 38-yard line. Hampton, the sophomore quarterback. High snap, gives to the Pope. Pope running up the middle, and he gains a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Ball marked on the 40-yard line of the Raiders.
And just not a lot there to run on, but still a 2-yard gain is a lot in football.
2nd down and 8, and the Raiders needing to score here as they trail by 2 with 10:50 remaining in the 4th quarter. Cortez Smith behind center. Maddox Sampton spread right. Cortez, he's going to run it. Makes a couple of guys miss in the backfield, and boy, he turned nothing into something. It's going to be a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Raiders as Cortez, he did a little dancing in the backfield, made some guys miss, got some positive yardage. Good play by Cortez.
He's the playmaker for a reason, Craig. He just shows it off.
And now it's 3rd down and 5, a long 5 for the Raiders. A.D. Blackburn checking back in. He's the big tight end. Tedder spread out right with Cortez and Q Thompson. In the backfield is the Pope. Keandre Pope with the Mad Dog. The Mad Dog, the play is whistled dead. It's going to be a false start against the Raiders. So instead of 3rd and 5, it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Raider fans unhappy with that. The Raider play-by-play guy unhappy with that.
So is the color analysis.
3rd down and 10 for the Raiders. Maddox Hampton in the gun. He got Cortez Smith. He spread out wide right. Q Thompson wide left. That's the 2 stud wide receivers that we got. 3rd down and 10. You got to figure that the Mad Dog is going to be looking to hit one of those guys, and he is. He's backing up. Drop back. He's got Q Thompson, and it's caught by Q. Caught by Q. Q at the 15-yard line, the 10-yard line, in the 10. What a great circus catch by Q Thompson. It was off the hands of the Blytheville defender, and Q Thompson hauls it in. What a big-time play by Cordarius Thompson.
Cordarius showing off that he's a stud. Freaking what a play. I mean, off the hands. Talk about a circus grab by none other than Q Thompson. What a stud. What a catch.
1st down and goal to go for the Raiders. Ball at the 6-yard line. Man, that was a big play. Cortez Smith, the playmaker from the gun. Wildcat formation. Cortez is going to run it. Running right side. He's close to the end zone. He is going to be marked down. Let's see if they just short of the goal line. Yeah, it's about the 1-inch line. It's going to be second down and goal to go for the Raiders. Inside the 1-yard line. 9:20 to play in this game. The Raiders trailing 19-17. Cortez, the playmaker. He's the quarterback again. Shotgun formation. Cortez awaiting the snap. Running left side. He's into the end zone. Cortez Smith, touchdown Raiders.
What a drive by the Nettleton Raiders there. I mean, a beautiful pass, but a circus grab by Q Thompson puts the Raiders inside the goal line, inside the 5, and Cortez Smith punches it in. And I think the Nettleton Raiders might be getting ready to go for 2. Cortez Smith still out there.
23-19 the score. And instead of a 4-point lead, if they go for 2, it'll be a 5-point lead. So they are going to go for 2, it looks like. Cortez Smith, the playmaker. And Nettleton's going to call a timeout and talk this over. We may see a kick after all. We'll find out. As it is, though, we want to say that is the Domino's Pizza delivery of the game. That catch by Cordarius Thompson, that circus catch off of the hands of a Blytheville defender. Cortez was there with unbelievable concentration. He hauls it in and takes it down to the 6-yard line. A couple of plays later, bada bing, bada boom, realest guys in the room. The Raiders punch in the touchdown, and they take a 23-19 lead. That is the Domino's Pizza delivery of the game. Hey, it's a great night to watch Raider football. You can make it even better by ordering some Domino's Pizza online at Domino's.com or from the Domino's app. All right, the timeout is over. The Raiders have their playmaker, Cortez Smith, in the shotgun. They're going to be going for 2. In motion is Jordan Pegram and Caleb Tedder. He's going to run it. Cortez running left side. He's hit short of the goal line, and he is denied. So the 2-point conversion, no good. With 9:01 remaining in this game, Nettleton has a 23-19 lead. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
The Glennsane family of dealerships salutes all of our first responders, the heroes who serve our local communities and our country. As a token of our appreciation, the Glennsane family will host First Responder Appreciation Day, Monday, September 12th. From 11 until 1, Glennsane will have free lunch for all area first responders, plus a chance to win some cool prizes. That's this Monday, September 12th, from 11 until 1 at the Glennsane locations in Paragould, Kennett, and Rector. Glennsane, God bless our troops, and God bless our first responders.
Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. What a night, what a game. A back-and-forth affair with 9:01 remaining in the game. Nettleton has a 4-point lead, 23-19. A lot of football to play. Don't you go anywhere, folks. And the Raider defense, the Raider kickoff team out on the field, and counting my chickens before they hatch, talking about the Raider defense, we may get another one of them turnovers. That would be all right with me, and send the Raider offense back out. Antonio Alvarez to kick off. Walker back deep for the Chickasaws. Kick is away. It's fielded at a 28-yard line and running left and wrapped up at about the 38-yard line is the Blytheville returner. That is number 5. Get you that young man's name, Travion Anderson. Good, tough return there by Anderson. And the Chickasaws will take over 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line with 8:54 to play in this game. Nettleton has a 23-19 lead. A little bit of pause in action out there as they're trying to get the ball set and ready to go now, then we are ready for action. The Chickasaws with the ball, this drive starting on their own 37-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, and the play is whistled dead. It's going to be a dead ball foul. It's illegal procedure against the Chickasaws. 5-yard penalty makes it first down and 15.
I'm a big fan of that call right there.
When it's against Blytheville. Johnson and Brown in the backfield. They got one receiver to the left, two to the right. That'd be a good time for an interception. He is going to pass over the middle, looking deep and incomplete. Good coverage down there by Jamie Morris, Brandon Alexander, Miles Williams. Great coverage by the Raider defensive backs. Second down and 15.
And when you're coached by Alan Johnson, the position group of the defensive back, you know they have hard practices, and you see those practices pay off here in the game.
Those young men are coached well for sure, Coach Alan Johnson. Second down and 15. Johnson from the gun. Gives to the running back up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces out, and he is tackled by Miles Williams, leading the tackle. A gain of about 6. It's going to be third down and 9.
That's another great physical run by Timothy Brown. I mean, it took a plethora of Raiders to bring him down.
Did you say plethora?
Yes, sir.
2 times in one night. Not as impressive the second time, but still, good job. Third down and 9. The Chickasaws with the ball. Twins left, Twins right. Johnson from the gun. Play is whistled dead. Nettleton elects to take a timeout. We'll take that timeout with him. 8:08 to play in this game. Raiders leading 23-19. Back in 30 with more Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers and Merchants Bank announces the lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you back to Raider Field. Third down and 9 for the Chickasaws. 8:08 to play in this game. Nettleton with a 23-19 lead. Ball on the Chickasaw 37-yard line. This is a big play here for the Raider defense. Johnson, the quarterback, from the gun. Low snap. He's going to pass. Plenty of time. Over the middle. It's incomplete. Incomplete. And no flags. Nice job there by Jamie Morris, and the Raider defense holds. It's fourth down and 9. 8:04 to play in the game. Blytheville with the ball on their own 37-yard line. It looks like they're going to punt it away.
Mr. Miller, have I ever told you how much I love our Raider defense?
You have told me that.
I think that might be my favorite side of the ball. I'm not supposed to pick favorites.
Well, after a stand like that, I sure understand your sentiment. That's a good defensive stop, and let's see if Curtis Smith can get some kind of return on this punt. Blytheville punting unit is out. Fourth down and 9. Punt is fielded by Curtis at about the 25-yard line. Makes somebody miss. Makes a move. Running right side, looking for some room. Cuts it upfield. He's across midfield. The playmaker, tackle from behind at the 45-yard line. What an electric return by Curtis Smith.
Curtis Smith, an electric runner whenever he's on the field. I'm so glad he came from Blytheville and decided to play for the Nettleton Raiders his 7th grade year.
That was a dynamic return for sure. And Nettleton with good field position. 1st and 10 at the Blytheville 45-yard line. 7:48 on the clock. Raiders up 23-19. This is an important drive right here by the Raider offense. Mad Dog, Maddox Sampton in the gun. The Pope to his right. Trips left. Gives to the Pope. Pope running left side. Finds a crease. Goes through it. Has a first down. Is tackled at about the 32-yard line. First down Raiders. Good run, Pope.
And that's a great run by Keandre Pope. He gets more than he needs. He gets the first down and the yards plus. That's a great run by Keandre. He shows why he is the man they call on when they need to run the ball.
It is 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. The ball on the Chickasaw 32-yard line. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton, sensational sophomore quarterback with Keandre Pope on his left hip. Curtis Smith, the playmaker, spread right. And Mad Dog milking the clock, letting it run. Gives it to the Pope, running right side, and he is battling. He's close to another 1st down to the 25-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 8, it looks like. 2nd down and 2. Good job of blocking by that right side of the offensive line.
That offensive line has been showing up and showing out all night. Colby Miller, Garrett Campbell doing their assignments and just making that defensive line want to work if they want that tackle.
It'll be a gain of, looks like a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Raiders. Looks like they got that heavy package on the left side of the line, and Curtis Smith, the playmaker, he is lined up wildcat formation in the shotgun. Curtis running left side across the 30, has the 1st down, falls down, stays in bounds, gets the 1st down inside the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Raiders at the Chickasaw 17.
And a great run by Curtis Smith. I mean, he's doing his job in the Wildcat formation. I love Curtis Smith when he runs the ball.
Curtis has had a tremendous season this year for us. 6:18 to play in this game. Nettleton leads by 4. The Raider offense in the red zone. 1st and 10. Ball at the 17-yard line of the Chickasaws. All right, now there's a question on the field. The referee is really the clock should be running as Curtis fell down before he got out of bounds. A very heads-up play. But the clock is stopped. The referee, I believe they made a mistake here. Let's hope that doesn't come back to hurt the Raiders. Curtis Smith from the gun. He's running right side, makes a cut, running hard. He is brought down after a gain of 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and a long 3, maybe 2nd down and 4.
That's another good run by Curtis Smith. 6 yards is always a great run in football. Coach Pitts used to say you need 3.5 each time, and he gets it there.
Coach Pitts, we sure wish him well in Gravette, Arkansas. What a tremendous difference he made in the lives of my son and the lives of everybody that he coached. Blake Pitts, wherever you are tonight, we hope that you're doing well. We miss you at Nettleton. 2nd down and 4. They give to Q Thompson, jet sweep right, looking for some running room, cuts back. Q Thompson close to the goal line. He stopped just short at the 1-yard line, about a gain of 11 for Q Thompson. Heck of a run. He almost punched it in.
I thought he did. I thought I saw that pylon get knocked over, but I guess not. But what a run by Cordarius Thompson. He gets outside, makes a cut, and gets great yardage.
So
way to go.
1st down and goal to go with the ball on the 1-yard line. Maybe the 1-foot line. Curtis Smith, the quarterback. Play is whistled dead. Let's see what the man in the white hat blew his whistle for. He's talking to the scoreboard operator. And Matt Ragsdale is the clock operator is saying, why should I be stopping the ball was spotted. Why should I be stopping the clock? A little bit of heat going on between the referee and the scoreboard operator. Coach Matt Ragsdale, very, very sharp guy. He knows what he's talking about. And the referee and the scoreboard operator having some words. As it is, though, it's 1st down and goal to go, 1-yard line. Matt Ragsdale unhappy in the booth next to us. See if play will eventually resume. Curtis Smith, shotgun formation. He's running left side, easy peasy into the end zone. Touchdown, Curtis Smith. Touchdown, Raiders.
That's another great run by Curtis Smith. Curtis gets the job done yet again. He comes in off that side, punches it in. Great blocking, great run. Curtis Smith does what he does and scores the touchdown there as we send on our extra point team led by Joseph Newhung and our holder, Caleb Tedder.
Score is 29-19. The Raiders with the lead. Joseph Newhung out to try to make it a 11-point game. The kick is up, and Joseph Newhung is perfect on the night. PAT is good. That makes the score 30-19. Nettleton with an 11-point lead with 5:25 to play in this game. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Paragould and Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Welcome back to Raider football on the NTV EAB Sports Network. Curtis Smith has scored 4 touchdowns tonight, and the Nettleton Raiders lead Blytheville 30-19 with 5:25 to play in this game. Joseph Newhung on to kick, and let me tell you something. Everybody from Blytheville, you should be very proud of your football team this year. This is a much improved team. Last year, we saw them at Blytheville, and we always appreciate the hospitality the good people at Blytheville show us whenever we show up. But it was a different ball game for sure, 35-0. Kind of a squibbler is fielded by the Chickasaws. Number 5, he reverses field, looking for some room. He's across the 40, the 45, and he gets out of bounds right at midfield. He is marked down, actually, inside Raider territory, it appears, to the about the 46-yard line. 46-yard line, that's where Blytheville will take over 1st and 10. There's 5:15 to play in this game. It is a 30-19 Nettleton Raider lead. With 5:15 to play, a 2-possession game. I should feel a little better about this than I do right now. But this Blytheville team has impressed me tonight from the offensive and the defensive side of the ball. These kids can play. These Chickasaws, they ain't about to lay down for anybody. Johnson, the quarterback. Brown in the backfield with him. He's passing. Right side, it is caught by number 12, and he is brought down by Blake Brown, number 12.
That's a penalty marker down. I'm wondering what he's calling there.
Michael Terry, the receiver, and penalty marker down. I believe it's going to be a sideline warning against Nettleton. Coach Hampton telling everybody to get back. Get back. Yeah, sideline warning against Nettleton. And it's just a warning, so they shouldn't be marking off any yards. But it's a gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Chickasaws. Chain gang has not moved yet. Now they're moving. 2nd down and 7 for Blytheville. Johnson, the quarterback, from the gun. It's a fumbled snap, busted play. He's rolling to his left, shovel pass complete. They got the 1st down. Number 2, Brown, he's across the 30. He's to the 20. He's going to be into the end zone. My word. A 46-yard busted play, shovel pass. Blytheville scores.
And what a score that is. A busted play turned into a touchdown. You don't see those very often. And if we did tonight, we wanted to see one from the Raiders. But what a heads-up play there by Johnson and Brown as they make a connection. And as the Chickasaws are now lining up, I think they're going to go for 2.
30-25 the score. Going for 2 would be a smart play right here. That's what they're going to do. Brown in the backfield. He just scored on a long touchdown shovel pass from number 10. He is hit in the backfield. That's a quarterback sack by Big J Nasty. Jordan Pegram with 4:40 remaining in the game. Nettleton up 30-26 over Blytheville. Back with more 4th quarter action after these messages after a 30-second break. Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Blytheville lining up for an onside kick here in the fourth quarter. 4:40 remaining in the game. Nettleton with a 30-25 lead. Actually, they kick it deep. Cortez Smith receives it at the 15-yard line. Let's see what Cortez can do. Runs left. Oh, he has his helmet ripped off of him, and that's got to be a flagrant face mask. He's tackled at about the 30-yard line, but they're going to tack 15 more yards onto it. That was a dirty-looking play for sure. Cortez is okay, thankfully. Cortez has scored 4 touchdowns for us tonight, and we don't want the playmaker to be on the shelf. So let's see the indication from the official. I guess I missed it, but it's pretty obvious what happened right there. That's a flagrant face mask against Blytheville, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're going to start at their own 45-yard line. 4:32 to play. Blytheville has 3 timeouts. They can stop the clock. Let's see how they decide to play it. The Mad Dog, Maddox Hampton from the gun. Tedder to his right. Pope to his left. He gives to the Pope. Running right side. Not much room. Kicks it way outside. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage as he runs out of bounds. And boy, that's not a good play, as that's going to stop the clock with 4:25. Actually, it may be a short loss there. The clock right now is our friend, and I'm sure that the coaches will have a talk with the Raider running back about the importance of staying in bounds in that situation. 4:25, and the clock stopped. 2nd down and 10. Cortez Smith, the quarterback from the gun. Maddox Hampton spread out wide left, trips to the left. Cortez, Wildcat formation. Cortez bobbles the snap, running left side. He dives forward for an extra 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and short for the Raiders, maybe 3rd down and 2. Hey, I say give it to the playmaker once again.
I mean, he's unstoppable, Mr. Miller. I mean, I haven't seen him make a negative yard play all night.
It'll be 3rd down and 2, 4 minutes remaining in the game. 27 seconds on the play clock. I'm sure that Nettleton will let it run down as far as they can. 3:49 to play. 3rd down and 2. Cortez heavy on is the quarterback, heavy on the left side. He's running left side. Cortez has a gain of about 5, it looks like. It's a 1st down. Move the chains, roll the clock. Cortez Smith with another big play for the Raiders.
That's a great run by Cortez Smith. 5 yards is a wonder work in football, and now we get to let that clock die out a little bit more this time.
3:31 on the game clock, 30 seconds on the play clock. Cortez Smith is behind center as the quarterback. He and Maddox Hampton swap out pretty regularly in this Raider offense. 3:17, and now then the referee is once again having some words with the scoreboard operator, as the clock should be rolling right now. Now it is 3:15. It'll get down to about 3 minutes before they get this play off. Like I said, Blytheville does have a full complement of timeouts. Cortez running right side, cuts back toward the middle. He is tackled at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And the clock should roll. And it is rolling. 2:47 to play. 37 on the game clock. Roll, clock, roll. This Chickasaw team, let me tell you something. That's a scary bunch out there. They're going to be a tough matchup the rest of the way. Coach Ben Fisher has really got this team playing well. Tremendous defense, dynamic offense. The Raiders have been tested here tonight. They have a 30-25 lead with 2:17 to play in this game. It's 2nd down and 5. Curtis Smith from the gun. He's running left side. Looks like he has the first down to the 25-yard line. Move the chains, 2:06 to play, a fresh set of downs for the Raiders, and Blytheville's going to have to start taking their timeouts.
Another great run by Curtis Smith, man. I mean, he's just a physical runner, and he's been running well all night.
Play clock starts. The game clock is at less than 2 minutes now. 1:57 on the game clock. In the fourth quarter, Nettleton with a 30-25 lead. 1:48 and ticking. 20 seconds on the play clock. It'll be less than 1:30 whenever they snap it. First down and 10. The Mad Dog, the sensational sophomore quarterback, Maddox Sampson, in the gun. He's got the Pope in the backfield with him. He gives to the Pope. Pope runs up the middle, fumble on the play. And it's recovered by Blytheville. Number 24 on the fumble recovery as the Pope coughed it up. Number 24, Derek King with the recovery. Now then, Blytheville has the ball, 1st and 10. With 1:24 to play, it's time for the defense to make a stop. They're going to start for their own 20-yard line. They trail by 5. And boy, that's exactly what we did not need.
It's true.
So the Chickasaws 1st and 10. They do have 3 timeouts. Boy, that was an unfortunate break for the Raiders. Defense is out there, and you can bet Coach Johnson coached them up, and it's time to make a stop. 1:24 to play. Blytheville has to, they got the ball on the 19-yard line, so they got 81 yards to go. 18-yard line, actually. Johnson, the quarterback, 2-minute drill. Pass is complete at the 40-yard line to number 11. That is Tyron Walker. Move the chains. That stops the clock with 1:19. They're quickly set, and the clock will start rolling at the officials' behest, and the play is whistled dead. Let's see what they're going to call here. A timeout, Nettleton. Good time for a timeout. Good time for us to take one with them. 1:05 to play in the game. Raiders up 30-25. Blytheville with the ball and with a high-octane offense. Let's take a 30-second break. Back with more Raider football on the EAB Sports Network right after this 30-second timeout.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Fourth quarter action, Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. Raider crowd coming alive. It's 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws. Just 1:05 to play. They are driving. They are down by 5. Back to pass is Johnson. It's complete to number 2, and he has the first down. Blake Brown throws him out of bounds. He's into Nettleton territory. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chickasaws. Ball on the 48-yard line of the Raiders. 58 seconds to play. Blytheville with 2 timeouts left. Johnson, the quarterback. Twins left, twins right. They put in Wells. Wells has scored 2 touchdowns tonight for the Chickasaws. He is the running back in the backfield. Johnson to pass. It's complete. Ball is bobbled. He's still on his feet, running backwards, number 5, and now he's looking for some daylight. Can't find any. Good tackle there by the Raiders, number 44, Cohen Liggins. He ran for about 50 yards, no gain. Boy, that's a tough play for the Chickasaws. A lot of time run off the clock. 37 seconds, and Blytheville elects to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with them. 37 seconds to play. Raiders up by 5. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network. Back in 30 seconds.
For me, rice farming isn't a profession. It's been my life for more than 30 years. And as owner of Nettleton Seed, I've been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. Every planting season, I'm in the fields right along with you, and we're figuring out how to make sure bushels mean dollars together. From selecting your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery and one-on-one consultation, I'd like to help your rice field see more profit this season. I'm Terry Gray at Delaplane Seed. Call me today at 870-249-3447. Let's talk about your best rice options.
What a night, what a game at Raider Field. There's 37 seconds left on the clock. Blytheville has the ball, 2nd down and 10 on the Nettleton 48-yard line. Nettleton leads 30-25. Everybody on their feet on the Blytheville side and the Nettleton side. Johnson, the quarterback, from the gun. He is going to pass. Looking left side, pocket collapses. He's going to run with it. But he might have been past the line of scrimmage whenever he threw it. There is as the pass is incomplete. Cortez on the stop. Boy, it looked like he was close to that line of scrimmage whenever he threw the ball. In any event, it's an incomplete pass. I don't see any penalties. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Chickasaws. 28 seconds remaining in the game. Blytheville with 1 timeout left. 3rd down and 10 for Blytheville. Johnson, the quarterback, from the gun. You can bet he's going to be throwing. Twins right, twins left. Very big play in this game right here. 3rd down and 10, less than 30 seconds to play. He's rolling to his right. He's looking downfield. Good coverage by the Raider defense. He runs out of bounds close to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and 10. Stops the clock with 22 seconds. One more play for the defense here. One more play and the Raiders win. Stop them right here. 4th down and 10 for the Chickasaws. Ball on the Nettleton 48-yard line, 47-yard line maybe. It's right betwixt the two. 4th down and 10 for the Chickasaws. Raider fans on their feet. The student section, they are cheering on their defense. Johnson, outstanding quarterback for Blytheville, in the gun. And the play is whistled dead, and I have a feeling this is going to be a timeout for Nettleton. That's exactly what it is. Timeout for the Raiders. Coach Alan Johnson wanting to talk things over with his defensive unit. We'll take a 30-second break with them. Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hiring other AC companies can be risky. Aside from being unlicensed and uninsured, they may not have the skills needed to get the job done correctly. You can trust Moore Air Conditioning to do the job right. Our technicians are highly qualified, background checked, and expertly trained.
So next time, forget burning the van and call Moore Air Conditioning. 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
It's 4th down and 10. It's the 4th quarter. Nettleton with a 30-25 lead over Blytheville. Play of the game coming up. Raiders stop them. Raiders win. Johnson in the gun. 22 ticks on the clock. 2 receivers to the left. He's rolling to the left. Jordan Pegram giving pursuit, and he throws the ball out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down Raiders. Jordan Pegram breathing down his neck. He says, I think I'll just throw this thing over to the sideline.
I mean, I would do the same thing. I don't want to get hit by Jordan Pegram. That's a really, really physical dude.
Hey, no doubt. Big play there by Jordan, flushing him from the pocket at a key time. And the Raiders, they are a couple of snaps, 1 snap away from winning this game. 30-25, Nettleton with the lead, 16 seconds on the clock. Nettleton will undoubtedly be in the victory formation. What a game here at Raider Field. Home opener. Nettleton 16 seconds away from moving to 3-0 on the season. The Mad Dog takes a knee, and the clock will run down. Coach Fisher electing not to call his last timeout. And your final score is going to be Nettleton 30, Blytheville 25. The Raiders move to 3-0 on the season. The Raiders undefeated, a great win on opening night. Stay tuned, folks. Don't you go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to have the postgame show presented by More Air Conditioning. Hey, be sure to tune in to the Ticket Radio Network Tuesdays at 5 as we present the More Air Conditioning Offensive Lineman of the Week. That's right. Moore is rewarding the guys in the trenches all year long. It's the Moore Air Conditioning Offensive Lineman of the Week, Tuesdays at 5 on the Ticket Radio Network. They present the post-game show coming up, and we're going to name the JOSM Player of the Game, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Let's take a 5-minute break. 5-minute break. When we come back, we're going to have the post-game show. Don't you go anywhere. Raider football on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. Raiders win 30-25.
We won't be beat. Plaza Tire Service is the low price leader on tires. And if you do manage to find a lower price on a comparable tire, we'll match it with our low price pledge. Stretch your dollars with outstanding deals from Plaza Tire Service on tires for your car, van, truck, crossover, SUV, and more. Plaza Tire Service has a huge selection of tires in stock and ready to install today. Plus, get 6 months deferred interest on purchases of $149 or more with your Plaza Tire Service card. For the best deal on tires, see Plaza Tire Service.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Bring anything to Pack Mail, and they'll pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it, no matter how big, fragile, or awkwardly shaped. Since 1998, Pack Mail has been your #1 shipping source, the only authorized shipper of all the major carriers: UPS, FedEx, DHL, the Postal Service, and Freight Services, all in one store. At Pack Mail, you have choices. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
Trey, we are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
See, I told you, Pack Mail ships anything, anywhere, through any shipper. Pack Mail, voted the #1 printing, packaging, and shipping store in Jonesboro. Don't trust your shipping needs to just anybody. Trust Pack Mail. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro. That's right, since 1965, Forrest Office Machines has provided dependable office equipment and reliable service. We follow the equipment journey through all kinds of changes and developments, always on the cutting edge, whatever that is. And our partnership with Sharp Document Systems means we offer the very latest, most dependable equipment. And Forrest is the only office equipment dealer that when you need supplies, you can walk in our store and get it. And when you need it fixed, you can call us.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro. 932-7852. 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
Evolve Bank and Trust is now bringing full-service banking to Jonesboro. To celebrate, we're offering you $200 extra. Just open a new checking account with Evolve. Have at least 2 qualifying direct deposits of $500 or more within 90 days. Then we'll deposit $200 extra into your account. It's just that easy. Open a new Evolve checking account and receive an extra $200 in your account, plus free checks for a year. Restrictions apply. Visit getevolved.com/special promotion for more details, or come in and see us at 111 East Huntington Avenue, Suite A, or call us at 870-933-2480. That's 870-933-2480. Evolve Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources. And better support for the things that matter to you, as well as the communities that matter to us all. Because finding your better at First Security makes Arkansas better too. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Don't let your credit stop you from getting your next vehicle. Drive your deal to the max at a dealer financing you. Automax of Jonesboro. Hi folks, Craig Stone here. If you need to upgrade your ride, don't worry about your past. Come to Automax. At Automax, we have financing to fit your budget with affordable monthly payments and low down payments. Give us a call at 870-934-9200 or speed up your approval by applying online at automaxjonesboro.com. And hey, we buy cars too, even if you don't buy ours. So if you're looking to buy new, give us a chance to buy yours and ensure you get the most out of your trade-in. Automax, financing you.
And we welcome you to the More Air Conditioning post-game show. What a night here at Raider Field. The NEA Baptist broadcast position has been rocking, and a whole lot of Fargo strutting going on as the Nettleton Raiders defeat a very tough Blytheville Chickasaw team by the score of 30-25. Jacob, we knew coming in, the way that they manhandled Osceola, we knew this was going to be a dang good team.
And we've heard by the coaching staff that this is going to be a very physical team, and they showed that every time they ran that football. Very physical.
No doubt about it. So this Blytheville team, they're going to be fun to watch down the stretch. And as Coach Carter said in the halftime show, a tough out. Let's kind of recap the game, and then we will tell you some stats, and we'll give you the JOSM player of the game, and we will also hopefully hear from Coach Stephen Hampton. I'm hoping that the coach will come up and give us an interview. But it started off in the first quarter with 12 seconds remaining. Blytheville got on the scoreboard first. Demarion Wells with a 6-yard touchdown run made the score 6-0. They went for the PAT, but Big Jordan Pegram said, "I don't think so." He blocked the PAT. Nettleton's on the very next play, Maddox Hampton, a beautiful 74-yard touchdown pass play to Curtis Smith, the playmaker. And that's how the first quarter ended. That's the last play of the first quarter, and that made the score Nettleton 7, Blytheville 6. The second quarter was a defensive slugfest. There was no scoring in the second quarter. We went into half, Nettleton leading 7-6. Second half, however, there was a bunch of scoring. In the third quarter, Nettleton got things started with a 25-yard field goal by Joseph Newhung. Joseph punched it through from 25 out, and that made the score 10-6. Blytheville answered with another touchdown run by Demarion Wells with 2:39 remaining in the third quarter, made the score 13-10. The PAT was good. And then Nettleton's playmaker, Curtis Smith, with a 5-yard touchdown run with 1:28 remaining in the third quarter. PAT good, and that made the score 17-13, and that was the score going into the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, Blytheville retook the lead. Number 2, Timothy Brown scored on a 4-yard touchdown run, 11:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. It was actually the very first play of the fourth quarter, and that gave Blytheville a 19-17 lead. They went for the 2-point conversion. It was no good. Nettleton, on their next possession, they marched the ball down the field, and they scored on a Curtis Smith 1-yard run, keyed on just an outstanding catch there by Cordarius Thompson down the field. With 9:01 remaining in the fourth quarter, that made the score 23-19. Nettleton went for 2. Curtis Smith was stopped just short of the goal line. The 2-point conversion was no good. Nettleton led 23-19 at that point. Then Nettleton, with 5:25 remaining in the game, Curtis Smith on another 1-yard run after the Joseph Newhung PAT made the score 30-19. Blytheville, however, they were not going to go away. They scored on a 46-yard pass from Johnson their quarterback. Let me tell you his first name. He deserves it. John Tavius Johnson to Timothy Brown. Dynamic play, and Blytheville pulled within 5, 30-25. They went for a 2-point conversion. No good. Big tackle by Jordan Pegram to deny the 2-point conversion, and that made the score 30-25. Nettleton had the ball, and they were marching. Unfortunately, they coughed the ball up. Fumble recovered by Blytheville. Blytheville had about 2 minutes to drive the 80 yards. Nettleton's defense holds them. Nettleton holds on for a 30-25 victory. The JOSM player of the game is Curtis Smith. Curtis Smith had 4 touchdowns on the night, 1 receiving and 3 rushing. Just another outstanding night by the playmaker, Curtis Smith. Maddox Hampton had 217 yards passing. Curtis, 74 yards rushing, 157 yards receiving, and 4 touchdowns. So he is the JOSM player of the game. JOSM, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. Keandre Pope with 72 yards rushing, 2 yards receiving. Q Thompson with 11 yards rushing and 58 big yards receiving. But your JOSM player of the game is Curtis Smith, the playmaker. And I'm joined in the NEA Baptist broadcast booth by a jubilant and exhausted-looking Coach Stephen Hampton. Coach, what a game.
What a game. And you had it right, exhausted. It was kind of back and forth. It takes it out of you, when a game is just, going back and forth. It's a game of emotions. We're driving. We think we're about to seal the deal and, and just, put the ball on the ground and then give them, life. And they make a few plays. And I'm exhausted.
I understand you are. Appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, you bet.
Spending some minutes with us. Let's say shout out. Hats off to this Blytheville team.
Yep.
What a dramatically improved team this is.
Yeah. I told Coach Fisher that. I said that's kind of everybody's worst nightmare right there. You being, back in charge. He was there before. It's stability. Mm-hmm. I talked to him this summer. He has a son that is an 8th grader. And so he wanted to get back into it and provide that stability for, not only those kids, but for his son who's about to come through their program. And he's done that, and there's a lot to be said. The kids played hard. They played extremely, extremely hard.
Yeah, I was impressed with Pocahontas last week.
Yep.
Tough for a team, but I tell you, that's going to be a very tough team going down.
There'll be some really good games in that conference.
No doubt about it.
If all those teams show up and play like Pocahontas did, Blytheville did, if they do that against one another, there's going to be some really good ball games, in these next few weeks for sure.
Coach, we got a lot of guys to talk about on your team, but I want to say let's talk about Jordan Pegram. Jordan played big for you all night long. I don't know how many tackles for losses he had, but big plays on special teams. He blocked a PAT there in the first quarter.
Yep.
Big stop on a 2-point conversion in the fourth quarter. Number 90 doing damage tonight.
Yep, and we kind of felt like going into it, just from film study, we felt like we had a little bit of an advantage up front, inside, with their guard and center. We felt like we could get into their backfield, make some negative plays. And Jordan Pegram, he's done that against some really good offensive lines, So he's a good player, and he made a lot of them tonight.
I was very impressed with your son. Very impressed with the Raider offense in the first quarter. With 12 seconds remaining, they got on the board.
Yeah.
Jordan blocked that PAT. But on the very next play, the Mad Dog finds Curtis Smith, 74-yard touchdown pass. That was a big play.
Yeah, I think, the past 2 weeks we've been on the road. Been a little bit easier to settle in, and I think tonight you could kind of tell even in pregame, making his first start on the home field, a little amped up, balls, and it just, you got to settle. So we decided, hey, the first couple of passes were shorter throws that, hey, we said we just need to let him eat, let him, dial one up and give Cortez a chance. It'll get some of the nerves out, and he can let it fly. And he did, and we connected.
A beautiful play for sure. As the second half, obviously it went back and forth, but I think one of the best plays I've ever seen on Raider Field is Cordarius Thompson's catch right down here, that circus catch.
The immaculate reception.
There, you could say that.
Nettleton Raider style, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
My word.
Yeah.
You got a closer look at it than I did. What exactly happened right there?
Well, we're reading the safety, and honestly, he probably should have thrown the wheel route to post, but he thought he could get the post, and he let it fly, and the safety kind of turned, and got his hand on the ball and deflected it, and lo and behold, it just deflected right, within the reach of Q, and give him a lot of credit for keeping his eyes on the ball, focusing on the ball, because that's not an easy thing to do, a deflection like that, because it didn't just land in his chest. He had to reach out and get it, and it was just a great play. Like you said, it's one of the best catches I've seen on that field.
No doubt about it. Big play by Q and a big win for the Raiders tonight. Coach, non-conference is over with. I think we both would agree the bye week comes at a wonderful time.
Yeah. We were a little bruised and battered going into this week. Just some shoulder bruise, ankle sprain, things like that you get. But our guys gutted it out. We did what we had to do to get a win. Now it comes at a great time. We can, recuperate, heal up a little bit, and get ready for what our second season, what we call it, season 2, which is our conference season. And got a tough road ahead of us. Go to Batesville right off the bat. That's never easy, but I think we're battle tested.
No doubt about it.
I think we're battle tested with the 3 ball games we played, 2 of them being on the road. And so I feel good about our squad.
No doubt about it. Looks like the kids are having fun out there right now. Before I let you go, we'd be remiss if we did not mention the playmaker, Cortez Smith, the JOSM Player of the Week. 3 touchdowns in the first 2 games. Tonight he comes out and scores 4 touchdowns. What can you say about number 5?
He's different. We've got a few of those guys that are different, that when the game really gets tight, there's pressure. Some guys kind of fade in those moments. He's not one of those. He's one that steps up in those moments, and he wants the ball. He wants the ball in his hands. He believes in himself, and guys believe in him. They believe when he has the ball that, if they make their block, he's going to make something positive happen, and most of the time he does.
Well, he is definitely worthy of the JOSM Player of the Week. Coach, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on being 3-0. It definitely wasn't easy 3 wins.
No.
But as you said, the Raiders are battle-tested after a bye week. Looking forward to the conference action at Batesville.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. All right, and let's get started on a good note.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Enjoy the week off, but a lot of work to be done, and we'll start preparing, and we'll be ready in a couple of weeks.
Love it. That's Coach Stephen Hampton, our guest on the post-game show. Coach, thank you for your time, and want to say big thanks to the whole crew here at Nettleton Television as the Raiders move to 3-0 on the year. Want to say a shout-out to Blake Isbell, our director. Want to say a shout-out to our camera operators, Caleb Robinson, Caleb Andrews, Brandon Troutman, our second director making his directorial debut tonight, Cameron Holder. At the EAB Sports, at the studio is my man James Lowry. James doing the directing, did an outstanding job producing, I should say, doing a great job producing. You can tell I'm a video production teacher. I'm thinking video terminology, but we really do appreciate him. Make sure that you hang around and check out my buddy Will Oswalt on the Kavanaugh Auto Group Friday Night Lights scoreboard show. You can find it over on 95.3. We'll have all the scores for you as they go final, and he's going to be talking with coaches and broadcasters around the area. Who knows? He might even be talking to the TMC a little bit later. That's the Friday Night Lights scoreboard show. It comes on at 9:30 at the Ticket Radio Network. Well, it's 10 o'clock right now, so you can tune over and watch it. But for everybody here at Nettleton, thanks for tuning in. Bye week next week. The following Friday night, we will be at Batesville starting 5A East Conference play. The Raiders are undefeated after a thrilling 30-25 win over Blytheville tonight. For all the NTV crew, thank you for watching. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Football on 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, Domino's Pizza,